What? We live, dog. We live. What did you say? What happened?
I'm not playing no more, bro. That down there on the bottom left corner, bro. That's some bullshit.
Too late now, dog.
This is some bullshit. See, I wasn't even ready for this. See, I came in too late, bro. I came in way too late.
Oh, shit.
You want your ba? You want your ba and your titi so you can be quiet?
Yeah, I want some titi. What you talking about?
Let's get into it. What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking, man?
What up?
Fucking shit. We just, people get, still coming in. But so, you know what I mean? We here, man. Fucking another,
It's some bullshit.
Gonna be the last week of the pick'ems. For sure.
We're not gonna do playoffs.
I mean, for regular season, yeah, but that's a whole stuff. We start a whole
that's
other
when I'm gonna fucking shine. Regular playoffs, season. Baby.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do playoffs, but regular season is the last pickup for regular season. With the Raiders included and all that shit. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit tougher in the playoffs because good teams playing good teams every week. But
that's some bullshit.
Yeah, man, we got some movement. We had some movement this week. Shit, it's gonna come down to the wire, but somebody fell behind.
Say it with your chest, Gabe. Right now, go.
Hey. If you ain't first, you're last, bro. So Gravy, you're just down there with me.
Hey, they're right here. They're right here. I actually put them right here, so I wouldn't even have to mention it. It's for everybody to see right there, now, right in that bottom left. I don't know if you're looking at it. The bottom, the bottom left corner.
Right under me.
Yes, sir.
Right under me.
There's the leaderboard. Fucking one game separates first and second, and
fucking what, dude? You gotta win fucking 7 games.
Dirty low.
Games, bro.
You blew it.
Dirty low with the horrible week. 10 losses. Oh, 6.
Hey, at least I didn't have 12 losses, Gabe.
Yeah, that was the worst week of all. That was the worst week. Fucking year.
I took a chance, bro. I took a chance. See, sometimes you lose. Players lose. Players fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I had those 12 losses that week. You know what I mean? Shit.
You ain't no player. You ain't no player.
No, but see, this is the thing, though, bro. So, like, hey, look, chat, check this out, bro. Like, I told him, like, I shouldn't even played, bro. Like, I came in too late. They were just kind of forcing me to be on the show, bro. So I was like, I didn't want to play.
You were crying while you weren't on the show.
I was kind of.
Yeah. Got a little jealous. It was the G&G show, remember? It was the G&G show.
It was the G&G show. Hey, I don't like that I don't have control, bro. You got to send me the fucking link so I can have control, bro. This is bullshit. I'm going home, bro. Fuck this. I'm out.
I'm thinking about ball. I'm going now,
but comes again. The Wambulance is coming again.
The Wambulance? Where did you fucking get that Wambulance?
Going first in the week was 12-5, Gravy. 12-5, and then second with me, what one game behind, 11-6, and then low actually with 11 losses, 6-11. No, 5-11.
Like the Raiders, baby, all day Raiders, baby, like last year, 6-11. Come fuck with me. Oh, no, fuck. That just hurt. That hurt. That really hurt, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, bro. I'm not even talking to you guys. Shout out Raider Paul, Aces. What's up, bro?
11-5, yeah.
They're capping on you. They're capping on you, the chat. You don't want to read the chat.
What's up? I see on Vegas, bro. Yes, sir. Aces, salute you, bro. Let's go, Nation Smokeout Hour, baby. Yep. Black Sales, what's up, bro? Salute.
Yeah, you went 6-10. 6-10, and I went 10-6. And then Gravy went 11-5. Yep. But that's the leaderboard right there, dog. So it's by one game. One game is gonna come down to the end.
Oh, if you were me, you would have went like this.
Yeah, let's just get into the chat real quick. Let's do people that are in the chat already right now. We got Raider Paul up in here, yes sir. Raider Paul always up in here, yes sir. You always be talking shit, but hey, I fucking thankful, man. You always up in here, supporting. Hey, you can, as long as you here, man, you can give your 2 cents. It don't matter what you say. Like, hey, we're gonna argue with you, but hey, you can say whatever you want in the chat, bro. That's what the chat's for.
Who's that?
Aces, what's cracking, man? We got Aces in the building, yes sir. We got JB in the building.
Yes, sir.
Axel Sports, what's cracking, man? Good to see you.
I haven't seen you in a while, brother. Thanks for coming back, man. Keep it up.
Good to see you in the building, man. Good to see you in the building. Wild Turkey in the building, yes sir. We got Rafa. Yes, what's cracking, Rafa? Raider Pete in the building, yes sir, man. Yeah, hell yeah, man. We like. Let's see what we got. What we got in the chat? We got any questions in the chat? Let's see, Nation. We got
Dolphins for live
see you
back
guys in Vegas. See you guys in Vegas on Sunday. Yes, sir. Oh, Raider Mania, you're gonna be in Vegas for sure, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Hit me up on IG or whatever, man. We're gonna be I'm gonna be there since Friday night. You know, Saturday, Sunday, but Sunday for sure. You know, it's gonna be a smoke out in Lot J, man. So, you know, shit. I'll put fucking. You know, that day I'll go live pretty much. You know, so probably from IG and shit like that, just so that way, you know, people can know pretty much what kind of like, you know, just where we're at and shit like that. But so we could smoke. I ain't fucking scared of shit out there anyway. I don't give a fuck who knows where I'm at.
Yep. Saturday, yeah, fuck yeah, we don't give a fuck, bro. Saturday night is gonna be. I'll be in Saturday night. Mandalay Bay, Eye Candy Lounge, Oos Nation.
Yep.
They're gonna be having a get together, Raider shit. Raider thing. A lot of motherfuckers gonna be there. So
and on Saturday afternoon, they're gonna have the three like the Raider center players, right? They're gonna have
yeah.
They'll have Palomalu, Diablo, and I forgot what other guy they're gonna have.
I think Tucker or Turner.
DJ Turner.
Turner. I know that that's gonna cost a couple bucks. I'll look it up right now, but
I know that Charles Woodson's going to be. I forgot where to on Saturday, and he's going to be signing, but he's gonna so if you buy like a bottle of whiskey, you could get that shit signed. You know what I mean? If you get a bottle of Woodson whiskey and you could get it signed. I know it's somewhere else, but I know it's on Saturday too. I'll get the information and I'll put it on the community tab on YouTube. So whoever's out there, you know what I mean, could go out there and check it out. If you don't know where it's actually at, you could just go out there and reference it. Pretty much check to see where all that stuff's gonna be at, man. I'll put some stuff in the community tab and on my IG, so that way, you know, you guys could have something like that.
Yeah.
They just added Brandon Bolton as well. Oh, okay. That's
shit,
my brother-in-law. They just added Brandon Bolton.
Don't be surprised, guys, if we get a special appearance from Coach Gray in Las Vegas.
I forgot that. Yeah, because I know what's his name. Oh, what? Gravy?
Don't be surprised. I think I found something. I think I smelled a
crash.
Raider Nation Live will be in the fucking the whole Raider Nation Live will be in the building. Sounds good, man.
Yes,
yeah, back-to-back lives. That's what's up. Yes, sir. What's cracking, NorCal? What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up?
See you, D-Menace in the building. What's up?
Yes, sir.
All eyes on G in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man? What's cracking, man? Guys, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Thank you guys for pulling up. Man, shit. Fucking, we can get right into the fucking pick'ems this week. You know what I mean? Since last week, you know, we're all over the place. You know.
No, well, why don't you say the records? Why don't you say the records of last week all over again?
No, that's okay. It's okay.
The records are. Oh no, you don't want me. I think those are already down. But you guys can reference it. I'll take the. You know, there it is again. You know what I mean? It's not blocked anymore. You guys can see it again. There you go. Yeah.
Some bullshit.
Oh, it's at Lee's Discount Store on Rainbow Boulevard for the Woodson signing. So anybody who's checking who wants to check that out, it's our Lee's Discount Store on Rainbow Boulevard for the Woodson signing. He's gonna be, you know, selling if you buy a Woodson bottle, I'm pretty sure that, you know, you're gonna be able to get it signed and stuff like that. So hey, at least right there,
Woodson bottle on discount.
You're taking it home. You're taking at least a bottle of whiskey home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Is that on discount?
I don't know.
Is that Woodson bottle on discount?
You never know. It's called Lee's Discount. You might get a discount.
I know.
I just put my two numbers in. If you go over to Power Raider, go Power Raider on IG, they're having. I'll say everything right now real quick. I just put my $50 in it for real quick to see how this works, but let me get to it real quick. I apologize. So what it is, they're basically having 25 each number, just let you know what happens. Now what they're doing is they're doing this whole thing where it's like you'll be able to get seats. Let me pull up the picture, man. I'm sorry. It's $25 a number, and this is what it entails. It entails the winner will receive a VIP package with drinks at the Eye Candy inside Mandalay Bay, tailgate party with the Oos Nation and J-Lot. And then on the game, 2 sweet tickets at the Broncos game. All you can eat and drink at the end of the game, the party, and then a party at the Win Club VIP table with drinks, package up to $2,500. You get a chance to win 2 game day tickets, and they're $25 per number. They're going from 1 to 100. So I bought 2 numbers, threw my numbers in there. So hopefully, you know what I mean? I don't know. We'll figure it out, but most likely, yeah, man, just you guys go over to Power Raider, and then he has it on his IG page. So, hey, thank you, D-Man. Appreciate that shit, bro.
There's a link right there.
You might be able. You guys might be able to have a VIP seat of the Raider Nation live creator, Dirty Low.
Nah.
Maybe get his autograph.
You don't need my autograph, bro. Just chill with me, bro. Just
have an autograph. Have an autograph here, a little napkin or something like that, or
something you can throw away.
A little weed paper. Your
with that
paper.
record, you don't need my signature with that record, bro. Like don't. But look, no bullshit. You guys would think I'm fucking around, right? Next year when we start doing all this shit for real, I'm gonna be like fucking 90-0. Watch, I'm taking over everything, bro.
Okay, there, bro.
Everything. Watch, mark my words, bro.
If you're 90-0 and you don't put fucking money down on fucking
bro,
in Vegas,
there's gonna be a zero somewhere along the lines in my shit. It might be a bunch of zeros and losses, but there's
91. 91.
Those fools are shady. It's probably rigged. Shit, hopefully, bro.
Sometimes I don't.
I've been saying
hopefully it's rigged for us.
Yeah, no shit. Rig me up.
Shit, man. But fuck it, man. We'll get right into this shit.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Because, bro, the games, I guess there's gonna be there's 2 games on Saturday, but every game this week will be a division opponent. You know what I mean? For whatever team is playing, they're gonna be playing a division opponent, so it's gonna be a division rival. So we'll start off on the 2 Saturday games. Steelers Ravens, man. No Lamar Jackson.
No, just about everybody.
Yeah.
So I will go.
I'm going Ravens still.
You going Ravens still?
Yeah.
Ravens low. I'm gonna go Steelers, dog, because they need it. And I just think they end up playing.
I don't know.
Watch out, Huntley's playing. Watch out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And all these picks right here, I'm gonna go put some money on these bitches. All these picks right now.
I don't know about putting money on Huntley, but maybe.
Dude, Huntley played 1 game and everyone was like, the Raiders should sign him. When he played, when Lamar got hurt last year, he put up a couple wins.
I thought you meant the game that just passed. Yeah, I heard that. I heard one person say that we should sign Huntley as a backup. He's better than Aiden.
Even look at Castro. Even said it right now. He says Huntley would have won the games if he was a quarterback.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised with Castro, dude. I'm not surprised.
What's up, bro?
I mean, I wouldn't go. But I mean, he probably would be for sure more getting. You would run the defense. You would run the offense a lot different, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Who you think, Gaby?
I'm gonna take Baltimore.
I can't use a black hole again. Oh shit.
No, wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
I haven't wrote it down. Okay.
I'm gonna take the Steelers. They got to move up. Right. They get a chance to move up in their playoff.
Yeah, you know they get to go to the playoffs. I think Tomlin's gonna get them there, dog. I think he's just gonna not outcoach, but like he'll be able to get these guys up for this game, which the Ravens are kind of like they're kind of just trying to take it easy, trying to get this 3-week fucking bye, 3 week fucking in a row. You know what I mean? Whoever's hurt is gonna get a good chance at fucking coming back 3 weeks, dog. So they play pretty much their next game. You know what I mean? Because from this last game until whenever they're gonna have to play is gonna be like 19 or 20 days or something like that. So it's gonna be literally 3 weeks in between games, and that might give them even a chance to get even what's his name back? For maybe even the AFC Championship, Mark Andrews. But with those guys losing and with that kind of mindset, like let's just get guys probably healthy. I think I'm gonna go Steelers, dog, because they need it.
Steelers are gonna back into the playoffs again another year.
Maybe because we'll talk about it right now. But this game right here, whoever wins is in, whoever wins is out. Saturday night game, Texans versus Colts. Whoever wins is in the playoffs as either a division winner or for sure a wild card. So whoever loses is eliminated. So Texans versus Colts.
Texans.
And I'll just say it's at Indianapolis, just so you know, if that just to me, you know, before anybody makes picks. You still want to go to Texans?
Texans,
okay.
Fuck the Colts, bro. They screwed us.
I'm gonna go Texans too. I just think that this week, I don't know, man. I think the Texans are with CJ Stroud back and shit like that. I think the Texans are gonna get. I think the Texans are probably gonna. Nah, because I don't think that's gonna win. But yeah, I'll say Texans. Gravy.
I'm gonna go Indy.
Indy, okay.
Nah. I'm playing. I'm gonna go Texas.
Oh
shit.
I thought you were gonna go fucking Minshew. I thought you were gonna go Minshew for a fucking second there. Texans?
I'm going with Minshew. Yes.
Okay, Texans. I want to get this last week wrong. Okay, but this week, this one, I'll just put everybody. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll ask this week because you know there is a draft pick of fucking that pretty much is whoever wins has a better draft pick. So I'll just ask the question: Raiders or Broncos? I'm saying, I mean, you know what I'm thinking, but I mean, it could be Raiders. Yeah, I think that what's his name? I think is especially with what they said this week. You know, with Max saying that, I think they still have to win out this game in this last game. That this is kind of important for AP. I think they're gonna play.
Yeah,
they'll play hard. I think Raiders for sure. I don't think they're gonna cruise it to a fucking victory.
I think what did AP say that he's waiting for? He's like, yeah, he goes, we can't wait to see him. You know, in the game, Max can't wait to see him. He said some shit like that.
Say who?
To Stidham.
Stidham,
yeah.
Yeah, meet him at the quarterback. He's gonna meet Coop at the quarterback, though.
Yep. Jack Kenna, what's up, bro?
Jack Kenna in the building. What's cracking? Milkabeezy in the building. Yes, sir. Omar in the building. What's cracking, man? What's up? Yes, sir. In the building. Yes, sir. This game right here, I mean, the Bucks could win out their division, straight up, and they play the Lonely Panthers. So the Buccaneers against the Panthers. It seems like Baker's questionable. I think he's going to give it everything he has. I think he's going to do everything he can to play the game. I don't think there's no way he doesn't play.
It ain't going to matter. Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
I got Tampa too. Bucks. The Buccaneers. Everybody got the Bucks. The Buccaneers. All right. Fucking Browns versus Bengals. I think Joe Flacco.
What?
No Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco will be sitting too. Bro, they mentioned the fucking Adam Schefter put the quarterbacks that are starting this week. No Stafford, no Purdy, no Jackson, no all kinds of guys, right? And the guys that are starting are like Driscoll. I didn't even know Carson Wentz. I forgot Carson Wentz was a backup. He's playing. Fucking
Lopez, Torres, Cavazos.
There's kinds of fucking
Lopez, Torres, Cavazos.
So it's just a bunch of different, and more to come. It said at the bottom too. It was like a list of like 12, 13 quarterbacks, and it said more to come.
That's why this week is so important right here. That's why this week I'm picking it so because you got to pick that shit. Oh, he didn't play. I want to hear that shit. I'm thinking of
Bengals. Bengals. What do you guys got?
I'm solid in third, bro. Like, there's no other way. I'm stuck in
Brownie's
third.
Brownie's gonna play.
Brownie is
gonna play.
Brownie. I'm gonna take Bengals.
Oh wait, who's Driscoll? Where does Driscoll play?
Oh, wait a minute. So Browns against Bengals, but DTR though.
Yeah.
He's done.
He's done? Okay. So then I'm going Bengals in.
Bengals. Okay, blow Bengals.
He hasn't been playing in a while.
Who you got, Luck Gravy? Can't fucking phone froze.
You think they ever thought that? Oh, hey Joe Flacco, you're gonna sit out this game so we don't go to the playoffs. You think he ever thought that? You think he ever thought that sitting on his couch and watching?
Hell no.
You don't do it.
You see all the memes about him that his ass was so fucking He's so old that his ass was fucking falling asleep on the bench.
I would. I'll be over here. Give me some of that smelly salt. I'll be getting locked up with that.
So I'll go. You said Bengals?
Yeah.
No, gravy.
Yeah.
Bengals too? Okay. Bengals, I think that I just don't know who's playing for them, bro. Like
he's gonna go up and Brownie.
No, I'm talking about for the Browns. I don't think what's the name they're gonna play. I go Bengals too, just because if I don't think even Garrett's gonna play. I don't even think Garrett's gonna play. Any of those dudes are gonna play. If they're sitting fucking Flacco, they're gonna sit probably everybody that day because Flacco just came out the damn fucking couch, bro. But Lions versus Vikings at Lions.
So what's the playoff with them?
The Lions already have. Actually, the Lions aren't. I don't know if they're sitting anybody, but I know that
the Lions have to win.
They could still get, I think, all the way up to the 5th seed, right? Because I think they could also get the 6th seed because they'll be in as a. No, they're the division winner. I think they sold up the 3 seed, but they can get up as high as the 2 seed because if Dallas loses and they win, because since they have a tied record, they get the 2nd seed. But we'll see how they play it out. You know what I mean? We'll see if they have guys play. But I'm taking the Lions. I just think that they have at least still something to play for, and as long as they have something to play for, the Vikings don't know what the fuck they're doing at quarterback. So I'm going Lions.
Yeah. Same here.
Lions.
Jets Patriots fucking game. I'm going Jets just because I think the Patriots are don't want to lose any draft stock. You know what I mean? So I think the Patriots are love where they're at right now in the draft. So I think that I'll go Jets just because I think the Patriots want that pick more than anything. They've already been scrutinized all year. I think another game won't mind.
They're gonna win one for the Gipper. So I'm gonna take New England.
You what? Damn.
Okay.
See, that's the reason, Lo, why our records are like this.
You had one good week. Relax. You didn't have no more. You didn't have more wins than this. Is the most wins you had this whole time, bro. Most wins you had
several weeks. Several good weeks.
Most wins of all. I had the biggest loss. You were like this, bro. And I just pushed against the grain.
And
so stop.
And now what? And now what? Now what? Wow.
Now what? I'm in third. Wow. I'm in third, and I'm happy with that, bro.
You're last out of 3 guys.
Hey,
you just say you're last
I can't go no lower. I can't go no lower, right?
Oh shit!
I'm going Jets.
No,
bro.
who you got? Jets or Patriots?
I'm going Jets.
Going Jets?
I'm going Jets. Yeah, fuck it.
That's why.
This one right here. This is a big game too, because either team can still win their division but it's gonna take a big loss from the Buccaneers. But Falcons and Saints.
All right, I'm going Saints.
Going Saints. Okay.
Yep. I wouldn't mind seeing the dude get there. I mean, I like.
All right, Wi-Fi low.
Oh, bro, don't even come close to that shit, dog.
Oh,
don't even come close. You can't
squeeze it in real quick.
That one hit a nail. Oh, shit.
You can't even say that shit with a straight face. That's why your ass is laughing.
Wi-Fi low.
You know what?
Glasses on.
You know what?
Put your glasses on.
I'll be back, bro. You're gonna see me fucking pop up behind Gravy and fucking with a bag and just fucking choke his ass out right now. Watch. I'll be right back.
He said Wi-Fi low. Whoa.
Put your glasses on, bro. Put your glasses on.
Oh. You know what? Let me put them on.
Dead on.
No, you
said dead on.
I'm pretty sure that means you're going with the Falcons then.
I'm pretty sure I'm going with the Saints too.
This motherfucker going with the Saints too. Shut your ass up.
But I didn't say it first.
Crazy? You know what's crazy? I am too.
Oh, see, there you go.
See, I just wanted to Low said it first.
The way they played against the Bucks last week.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they have some momentum, but what's going to be bad for them is that the Bucks are going to win and they're going to fall just short. But they can still get in actually through the with the win. They can still actually get in through the wild card way. So the Saints are still alive in both categories to win the division or wild card, and the Falcons are only alive. They could only win their division but they need the Bucks to lose. But the Saints could still get in other ways. They could still get in two different ways. Yeah. So I think the Saints will end up getting, but the Saints need help too in the wild card spot.
Dang, even Dolphins for Life said Wi-Fi low. Damn, he's even laughing, bro.
Damn. Ooh, NorCal saying Falcons fuck car. Damn. Okay.
Oh shit. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Damn Wi-Fi offsprings. Damn Wi-Fi offsprings.
When did I start?
Damn, the Wi-Fi offsprings. Damn.
Hey, no, leave the Saints jersey there.
Hey, low key, NorCal got his number 4 jersey. Low key, he's wearing his number 4.
He does. But he put some tape on the back of it. Put O'Connell.
I just think that there's another a thing like the fucking same thing like with the Vikings. It's just the Falcons don't know what the fuck they're doing with their quarterback now situation. They just nobody.
That's why
get it right because they have a great defense.
That's why I went with
Saints.
The Saints.
This game right here, if the Titans are able to surprise it, no Will Levis though, because he got hurt last year. Not last week, not just because not because they're protecting him, but because there's he got hurt. So, but if the Jaguars lose, they're out of the playoffs. If they win, if they lose, they could be out of the playoffs because they would need, the only way that they could get in if they lose is if the Steelers lose, the Broncos lose, and somebody else loses. That's the only way they can still get in if they lose. But if they win, they're in. The Jaguars against the Titans. I'll go first. I think they got Trevor Lawrence back this week, and I think Christian Kirk is practicing. I'm going Jaguars.
Is he a healthy Trevor Lawrence?
I mean, he looked good in practice. I mean, he looked pretty good in the drills. He was still limited, counted as a limited, but the little bit of drills that they showed, he looked like he don't look like he has too much of a problem with his ankle. That shit didn't look bad.
It looked like he was gimpy. He looked gimpy a little bit.
He could get hit and it could fucking, re-aggravate it or whatever. But I think as of right now, I think what's his name did a pretty good enough job though that if he has to come in relief, I still think he gets the job done in Bethard. So I'm going Jags.
I'm going Jags.
Taking Jags. Me too.
Because I mean, fucking Trevor, bro. He needs to get this fucking win, bro. And Doug Peterson needs his ass, bro. So like, they get maybe a little bit of break, and he just maybe runs the ball with ETN and stuff like that, and maybe get Christian Kirk just a little bit warmed up out there. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be an ETN game, bro.
Man, that sure says Trevor going to choke. He trash.
Oh damn! I know
you don't like nobody.
You don't like Trevor for nothing. Sunshine.
You don't like nobody.
Cash don't like any good quarterback.
Yeah,
but the sorry ones, they'll bang with them.
Didn't Cash have fucking Derek Carr in fantasy football?
The room was cracking, man.
Yeah, he trashed Derek Carr for 4 years, and then he picked him.
He had him in fantasy football.
He picks him in fantasy.
I seen a poll on Raider Room's IG, man. That shit, like it's like if he, I guess out of like 600 votes or something like that, I think it was like 90%, of the nation wants AP, man.
Yeah,
90% of the nation wants AP. Everybody in the locker room, as you know, that's reports say. Everybody in the locker room too. Adam said everybody in the locker room feels the same when he came out in his press conference today. So I think they're being vocal because I think they're making it, making an emphasis like that. Because last time I think they weren't. I think they kind of were like quietly saying that they wanted Versace because they said like, we will fight. They were quietly saying, yeah, we love him, but they never actually said, yeah, we want him. Everybody in the building feels the same way. We want him as our coach and shit like that. And I think that's why they're kind of expressing that shit. But we'll see. We'll talk about that in a little bit though.
Yep.
Seahawks, Cardinals. Seahawks need to win, but Cardinals are playing spoiler. Cardinals have been playing spoiler the last couple weeks. They've gotten some big wins against the Steelers. I think last week they beat the Eagles. Geno's as healthy as he could be because he didn't look as good last week either, bro. So
DK didn't play either.
Yeah, but damn, bro, I think this is gonna open up maybe the chance for another team. I think the Seahawks. I'm gonna go. This is the one where Gravy might be able to catch me if he picks a different team. I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Hey, what about me, dog?
Oh, you way down there.
Oh man, you're not. Oh, sorry.
You're in the hell of this.
Hold on. Hey,
you're too slow.
Gabe.
You're in the hell of this league.
You too.
Fucking stupid.
Who you going with, Gravy?
I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
I don't want to play no more, dog.
Okay. Well, you know, hey, you could go. Hey, if you go from here on out, there's a couple of games where you can maybe catch up right here. Like if you go literally opposite the whole time, you maybe catch up.
Shit, I'm gonna have.
That's one.
If they actually hit, if those teams actually hit, you might have a chance. If you go opposite,
look, no bullshit. Like when I get there, I'm gonna play some bets. I'm literally gonna use what I'm got right here. I'm gonna take a fucking screenshot when I go. I've never betted before. Like for games,
I don't want to hear.
I don't know, but I don't want
to hear all week next week that you're fucking broke.
I'm always broke. But actually, to be honest with you, I'm never.
No, because of betting.
I'm gonna say it's all your guys' fault, bro. I'm just not gonna do the show no more. I'm gonna do my show on my own. I'm gonna take all the super chats. I'm gonna keep them. Say, hey, you guys should have been letting me go down like that, dog.
Tried to tell you, stop. Don't pick that team. And then you did.
Seahawks or Cardinals? Who are you thinking?
You took Cardinals. I'm taking Seahawks.
Seahawks. That's three teams that you've gotten different from us. So that's you're 7 behind me, 6 behind Gravy. That's 3 different ones so far.
So I got to pick the rest of them. Got to be opposite for me to have a shot.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left.
So I got to go completely opposite to catch up to you guys.
Bears, Packers.
Fucking.
Shit, dog. This is a game in Lambeau Field. You going Packers?
No, I'm going Bears. I'm gonna go Bears to be honest with you.
Bears.
Yeah, just
who you want? Who you want? You want the Packers or the Bears? Which one you want?
That ass.
You can pick both. Pick both, and you still won't be able to catch up.
Is that an option? Is that an option? Can I pick both teams all the ways in the?
Oh shit!
No, is that an option?
Bears. Okay, logo Bears. I'll go.
No, I'm going Packers.
Damn.
I hate this a bit.
Packers.
No, I'm going Packers. Yeah.
Packers.
We're going Packers. I would rather, and it sucks to say this, I would rather have Justin Fields kind of possibly lose this game just to show all the dysfunction over there. You know what I mean? And, it'll be easier for us to pick them up. Possibly.
They played pretty good, man.
They're still going to get a quarterback.
I know.
Who you going with, Gravy? Who you thinking, Gravy?
They Green Bay.
Packers. I'm going Bears.
Dang.
That's the one I'm gonna catch you up on right there.
The Bears, dog, have been playing great, and they just because they have that number 1 sold up. I think they're just playing like free, like just playing. The last couple of games you've seen it, they've been fucking kicking teams' asses too, dog. Like I don't know, and they hate the Packers. Both of them hate each other. These teams hate each other.
But this game right here for the Bears, they got all their bags packed to go to Bahamas. Cancun. They ready to go, bro.
You don't think they want to play fucking spoiler to the most hated team in their division?
They want to get out of there, bro.
We'll see this weekend.
If I was fucking Bob, I'd be like, "Hey, Fields, hey, I got you that first class ticket, bro. What you need? You know what I mean?"
Okay, we'll see. We're gonna see. Okay, this one, I don't know. no Patrick
First class ticket
Mahomes.
to Las Vegas.
No, most likely no Travis Kelce. No Chris Jones. Chiefs versus Chargers.
I'm still gonna take the Chiefs.
Chiefs gravy.
You can't go into the playoffs on a losing note.
Chiefs,
especially as the number one seed.
I ain't saying it.
I'm gonna go Chiefs to fucking. I just feel like fucking Chargers fire.
Hey, and I told you, I picked the Chargers last time. That I said I would never pick them.
Exactly.
They did it again. They did it again. So no more.
And this
might lead on to next year. This might lead on to next year.
I don't know if Hurts is playing. I think Hurts has to play that because they can fucking they can still win the division. They can win the division still. So Eagles versus Giants. They've been struggling. Eagles have been struggling, dog. But who you guys going with? I'm going Eagles. I think they're gonna do everything they can to win this game and not go in on a fucking losing streak. In the playoffs. Games in a row last time. They have 4 out of the last 5.
They're not so good teams either. Got beat by Arizona last week.
Arizona, the Seahawks. I mean, the Seahawks are okay, but they got beat by the Seahawks.
You think Randy Stanley's doing these days?
Well, I think that's the only game they won, maybe.
Looking for college positions, possibly?
What happened?
Red Room asked, what do you think Brandon Staley is doing these days?
He'll probably get a defensive coordinator job somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get somewhere. I mean, maybe he'll succeed again, man, and maybe he'll get it in his head that, damn, man, let me just be a coordinator, man. I could be successful at this shit. A lot of these dudes, bite off a bigger bite than they can handle, bro. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, Eagles, Giants. I got Eagles.
Yeah, I got Eagles.
Eagles.
What's that question, Jack
Kenna. Question to the panel: if Russell Wilson would take a QB vet minimum, would you take a flyer and pick him up? Contract sucks. Fucks Denver. I just don't think he's meant to be in this locker room, bro. I think they'll fucking the fans and everything will fucking tear him apart, dog. You know what I mean? I think he won't want to come out and play, like, you know what I mean? If he just has a couple of bad games and shit's gonna start fucking. I don't think he can handle that.
He's going to the Patriots. I'm telling you, he's going to the Patriots.
He's at the risk. It's a big risk. He won't play for. You're gonna ask Russell Wilson to play on a vet minimum.
I'm not saying he sucks either. I don't say that he sucks.
He's old. He's old. He's old. How much money?
I'm just saying that
guaranteed.
I can't see him
80, something like that.
$80 million guaranteed.
85.
I would just sit out, get that $85 million, just chill.
Yeah, like
I don't
get
him beat up.
I don't think it's nothing about his skill set or anything like that. I just think that locker room, that fucking, if we keep AP and shit like that, I just don't think that we could. I don't think that he won't want to be like by half of the season. He won't want to be here no more.
This is like almost.
No, I think we can win some games though with him. Though, don't get me wrong. I think we can win more games than we can right now. You know
I think the fan base. I think the fan base, and respectfully, because I think NorCal said it, and and Cash, but dude, the fan base is so fucking torn and so toxic, bro, that we would take somebody like him, bro, just for the fact of winning, bro. But the thing is, though, he's not a fit for us. He's never been a fit for us, bro. Like, he's just there's no point. It's like making another move for like McDaniels, bro. Like it's equal to getting McDaniels, bro. For me,
yeah, it's just like. It's not nothing. It has nothing to do with the skill set. It just has to do with the attitude, the what we're trying to get to. Like especially if we're trying to keep AP. I think he don't fit into that identity type shit. You know what I mean? That type of identity.
We'll just have an expensive backup.
Another one.
Yeah, another one.
No, but I could see if if like say if it was the Raiders, Chargers, or like say if the Chargers didn't have a quarterback, or like, well, the Broncos can't be because that, but I can see him like being one of those two teams that he will like. I think he would probably be the most inclined to probably giving a deal with because, or taking a fucking, a real cheap deal with just because to try to get back at the Broncos. You know what I mean? Like one of those type of situations where you see a lot of players do that shit. When they move teams, they go within the division so they could supposedly stick it to the L
But he's not going to do a vet minimum, bro. He's not going to do a vet minimum. He's going to want at least $25 million. He's going to want at least that.
Who knows? Like if he does like because he's going to get paid literally $38 million from the Broncos next year. So if he takes a $10 million contract, he's still getting paid one of the highest paid players in the league, right? $50 million still to get paid next year. You know what I mean? And to how pretty much because he knows that if he's going to be getting paid that much, because he could do a back end deal, like he could sign a big deal, but get paid only like 10 or like where he could do a deal where it's like say it's like 50 million or say it's like 100 million, right? $100 million deal. He can get paid to where it's his last 2 years of that deal are the years where he gets paid big money. You know what I mean? And the first 2 years where he's still getting paid by Denver, minimum money. You know what I mean? And that because it could work out that way because he could still get paid. He could still end up getting paid, signing a decent contract for like 100 mil or whatever, and still help on the team that he goes to. But I just the only thing that I am in just belief with it, I just don't think he fits this team. But I could be wrong. Like you know what I mean? He would help this team better than what O'Connell can. I think that's for sure.
Will he help it better than Justin Fields?
No, because that's looking at age there too. You got to look at the age that when it comes to that. Like Justin Fields is younger than fucking O'Connell. You know what I mean? So it's like we got to look at that. You know what I mean? Like that would be dumb to not do. Like if that was available, if like say for some reason the plan is not going first round quarterback. I mean if it was that route for sure, I'm choosing Fields. I think there's just a total poll type of shit of where we could go, but if in order to be the most successful, I think next year Russell Wilson will probably be at the bottom of that totem pole for mine. You know what I mean? Because I think there's other avenues we can go with. You know what I mean? I just think that we can go with other quarterbacks, especially in the draft.
Wow, Justin Fields sucks.
Justin Fields is just like when you see him play for a good.
Do you think that Justin Fields is better than Russell Wilson?
Who?
Gabe, do you think Justin Fields is better than Russell Wilson right now?
Do I think Justin Fields is better than Russell Wilson?
Right now.
I think they're like almost on like the same type of level, but I just think I would go with age in that situation though. Because I think Russ is probably going through. I think Russ is going to like he had great stats and he had good like overall like statistically good season, but I don't think Russell's gonna be that type. I think going forward he's gonna be like that roller coaster type of player. He's gonna have he might have a good year here and there. Maybe if he plays 3 more, he might have 1.5 good years left. But I just think when you have that situation between those two type of players, you gotta go with age.
Fields is still a work in progress. You can't take away what Russell Wilson has done in his career. And even right now, like I'm not saying, I just don't think he's a good fit for the Raiders, bro. It all depends. Now, if Harbaugh comes, I see it happening all day. That's a strong possibility.
And the other thing with Russ though is that if he goes to another team, dog, like how much does he really love football still? How many years does he have left?
Why would Harbaugh change Russell Wilson? He can't even work good with
I didn't say he would change him, but that would be more of along the lines of like worst case scenario. If Harbaugh comes, he's not going to pull a McCarthy because McCarthy got another 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He still needs to develop. You know what I mean? And then he's probably going to break down this whole fucking team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you figure that'll probably be his best fucking move. That's something that's a Harbaugh move, bro.
I want to get Russell Wilson about Harbaugh.
Oh shit!
I think Harbaugh would do some dumb shit like that.
Gravy, you never even picked the. I think we just went on this rant fucking while we were picking the Eagles and Giants. Who was your pick on that one?
Eagles.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one. We'll get back to the last three. We'll get back to the last three. But I just think, Harbaugh. You can see Harbaugh picking up Russ.
I can see Harbaugh picking up Russ.
I can't even see us. I can't even see the Raiders getting Harbaugh, let alone us getting fucking Russ.
In the fucking crazy scenario that it is, I don't want Russell Wilson here at all, bro. No. And I'm not demeaning him or anything like that. Look, this guy's won fucking Super Bowl. Should have had 2. You know what I'm saying? And then he's banging Sierra. So, like, the guy got a little bit of moves. So, like, I get it. But, like, he's just not a Raider, bro. And he's not going to be a Raider. So, it's, like, kind of pointless to fucking be here. Because if I'm going to be sitting back, sitting here, come on, Wilson. Nah, bro. I want to go for Tyree Wilson, not Russell, bro. I'm cool. I'd rather have a rookie, bro. I'd rather have fucking somebody else. I'd rather go Taylor Heineke, bro.
Ooh. I would say that in a couple of weeks back. But, damn, Taylor's been fucking trash this year too, man.
Well, Taylor, I mean, yeah, but
he just threw 4 picks.
I would have rather not even got rid of Stidham and kept Stiddy back.
Yeah, but that was your boy McDaniels, bro. McDumpfuck.
But anyway, next game. We'll go to the next game. Rams, Niners.
That conversation went nowhere.
Bunch of fucking of subs everywhere. Rams and 49ers, bro. They're gonna have Carson Wentz against Sam Darnold.
Oh, I'm going Wentz, bro.
I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Rams too. Because
the Rams all day.
That's a team that's nobody's really talking about, dog, and they're gonna be dangerous in the playoffs, though.
Yep.
They're gonna be dangerous in the playoffs, though. They got a quarterback that's already done it. Not a lot of quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl in these last fucking, say, 5-6 years. Not a lot of quarterbacks have, winning Super Bowls, dog. You know what I mean? That are still playing. It's only, I think, him and Mahomes, right? Because all the other ones were fucking either fucking Brady and in recent years, shit. There's basically the only guys that have fucking won a Super Bowl. Only with Super Bowl experience in the last couple of years, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So Fresno City Rams, there you go.
Just think if we would have.
Later, Paul said McDaniels did right. What the?
By what?
Stop smoking, bro.
How long has Stafford been with the Rams? Like 4 years?
About
or 5?
Yeah, 3.
No. His rookie
is his fourth year.
This is his 4th year.
His first year he won a Super Bowl here, and then his last 2 years he hasn't, right?
This is his 3rd year, so it'll be 4 years.
And that was about the time that was about the time when we started talking a lot of shit about Derek Carr. We should have just got fucking Stafford, dude. We would be a way better fucking team.
In a fucking heartbeat, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Stafford is the dude that started those fucking no look passes, bro. He was doing that shit before fucking Mahomes or any of those
Gannon,
guys,
bro. That was Rich Gannon, bro. That was a Raider that did that sidearm no look.
Yeah.
Bro.
But who they weren't talking about him when he was doing it at the same time as Mahomes, and they were just like every weekend they would bring up a pass from like Mahomes, right? And then but Stafford was doing it pretty much too, but they would never bring up his fucking highlights. That shit was crazy.
This was playing for Detroit.
But when you see that, that's when you see that like the NFL pushes an agenda now with all the commercials and all that bullshit, because as soon as fucking what's his name got Taylor Swift, look at how many commercials. He's the guy on most commercials now.
Raider Paul, sometimes, bro, I try to get a grip with you, bro, but goddamn, you're calling Devontae a bitch ass, bro. Like Jesus, bro, come on, dog.
I mean, after what he's been saying today, I don't mind what Adams has been saying anyway. I mean, yeah, other than that one time where he did say that did upset me when he was crying for the ball after a win or whatever like that. But other than that, everything he's actually said, dog, he hasn't said really anything negative about the Raiders. Like, I think that he wants to be like the things that he has said are mostly that from my point of view is more to like one of those like that criticism though, but like just to get better, you know what I mean? Criticism to get better, you know what I mean? And I think that's what it was for me in my point of view, you know what I mean? So especially with him saying that he wants to be a Raider, he's happy here, that he's happy with his input in the organization, that he's a fucking Raider fan at heart. He's a Raider fan at heart, so he loves being here. So I just love that attitude, you know what I mean? Because it's
I think he's saying that for your reaction. What are you gonna say?
No, cancer is cancer, bro. Fucking one of the best receivers in the NFL.
He's gonna be
in the history of the fucking league. He's the Raiders' cancer because he has a standard about himself.
You put it this way, Paul. You fucking you don't like Aiden O'Connell, and Aiden O'Connell looked actually semi-decent throwing the ball last week because of fucking Devontae Adams.
And Adams ain't gonna bitch. Adams ain't gonna bitch because he got the 21 targets. He ain't gonna bitch.
13 catches, you know what I mean? 13 catches, 145, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's a fucking. What? He says he's happy here, and so he says that he's not because it's so easy for guys to say it nowadays that they ain't happy here. You know what I mean? I think he could have said that shit. So it's like I think he's guys ain't shy to say that they ain't happy where they're at anymore. So I think that back in the day, if you were saying that, I would believe it. You know what I mean? Because I think guys would bite their tongue a lot before. I don't think that
was Rodgers good.
That football
was Rodgers good without DA?
Nope.
Was Rodgers good? Is Rodgers good without DA? Look at that stat.
I mean, look at his stats last year with fucking with Carr. You know what I mean? We've been saying Carr sucked, and you know what I mean. At least, and Carr still gave him one of his best years statistically. You know what I mean? One of his top 3 years statistically. You know what I mean? So it's like he can make. You know, he's still with the problems that we've had at quarterback this year, dog. He's still at 1,000 receptions, 99 receptions, and fucking over 1,000 yards receiving with 7 touchdowns. I mean, that shit don't grow on trees, man. I don't like those type of receivers. Do not grow on trees, and those type of receivers, no matter what, right now are going to cost you a pretty penny, and you already have them in the building. There's no reason to go outside. Like until he says he's not happy here.
He was in Green Bay.
That's when I'll get on him.
When he was in Green Bay.
He made it, you know what I mean? He was making it known that he didn't want to be in Green Bay anymore. So I think he would be perfectly happy with saying, you know, that he doesn't want to be here no more. Like if he wanted to not be here.
So check this out, Paul. Like, say for example, you're the best cook in the fucking world, bro, and you have the option of working at like Burger King and McDonald's, but your dream job is to fucking work at McDonald's, and you're gonna go get paid more at McDonald's. So you think that, but you're the best burger flipper anybody's ever fucking seen, bro. 1,000 fucking burgers flipped the fucking day, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And you're fucking known for that shit, bro. You think that and you love doing it. I'm not making fun of you or what you do or anything like that, but you love flipping burgers, bro. That's your thing. You fucking got 2 fucking handles and you're flipping them, bro. And if you're just not happy at Burger King, you know what I'm saying? You go to McDonald's, and that's the place that you always wanted to be because you love the Golden Arches, bro. What's wrong with that? But you and me being a fan of the Golden Arches, be like, nah, fuck that, bro. I don't want Paul over there flipping burgers because, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of him, but I don't want him to do that, bro. That's fucking idiotic, bro. Your name is Raider Paul, bro. Like, you should be thankful that a guy wants to play for your fucking team. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I hate this back and forth that people want to get rid of people and and we haven't had a number 1 receiver in fucking years, bro. Years, bro. So, and you want to get rid of them? That's fucking crazy. Who gives a fuck? Listen, who gives a fuck about how much these motherfuckers are getting paid? Is it your money? I hate when motherfuckers do that, bro. It pisses me off to the simple fact is the cap and man, fuck the cap, bro. Let's pay all these motherfuckers as much as they want to play. Let's just get these motherfuckers what they want, and especially if they want to be here, bro, and want to be a Raider. You are part of a fucking organization that loves its fans. The fans love the players, bro. We're in love with fucking O'Connell, bro. A 4th round fucking pick, O'Connell, bro. This motherfucker can't move a fucking a statue moves faster than this motherfucker, bro. This is the thing. He's still a fucking Raider, and he wants to be a Raider, bro. Like, miss me with all the bullshit, bro. If you don't like a certain person, bro, then keep that shit to yourself, bro. Like, fuck the bullshit.
You need 4 elite.
What team has 4 elite wide receivers?
I think Cincinnati's close. Maybe Buffalo's close.
I mean, everybody got maybe 2.
Maybe 2. 1 elite, 1 close.
You know what I mean? It's like, because, yeah. Like,
we can go back. We could go back to the Zay Joneses and
closest thing to it is like.
Okay, let me ask Paul this. Paul, on the subsidiary, because you're sitting there, I'm blowing gas, whatever, whatnot.
Denver?
Right, you tell me who was the #1 receiver in the Raiders in the last fucking 10 years. I'll wait. I want to hear who Raider Paul thinks is the #1 receiver on the Raiders for the last fucking 10 years. Let me hear. Or type it in, whatever. I got to see this shit.
Hunter Renfrow. In love with Hunter Renfrow.
Nah, like, I know who I have in mind. For the last 10 years.
You say Tim Brown.
I mean, no. This is not for you guys. This is for fucking Paul. Wanted to try.
I'm saying what I want to say. Let Raider Paul can still write what he wants.
There's 2 names that I'm thinking about, but yeah, for sure. Those are
in the last 10 years. 10 years, bro. That's only 20, that's what? 2010.
It's 2013. It's 2013 to now. So yeah, I have 2 names, but those are the 2, they played, I think they played together for a year. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. See, you can't even fucking specify anything, bro. You can't specify anything. So I'm blowing gas, bro. Fuck it, bro. It is what it is.
We got a Raider Paul and
Paul, bro. There's no team that has 4 fucking elite wide receivers, bro. There's none. It's great. It's great when you have. I mean, there's teams where I have 2 good ones, 2 good ones. You know what I mean? Like the Buccaneers. The Dolphins. We have 2 good ones. You know what I mean? We have Jacoby Myers and Devontae. I mean, I wouldn't put Jacoby on the Waddle's level or like on Godwin's level or anything like that. But we have 2 receivers who are good. We have 2 literally legit, a 1 and a 2. We literally have a legit 1 and 2, and no other team really has. Other than like Gravy said, the closest thing is the Bengals with the Tyler Boyd at their 3.
Yep.
That's the closest thing to it. Other than that, no team has 4 wide
receivers. If you turn around and break it down like this, look, catch radius between Myers is great. Myers, great. Hooper, great. Horsted, great. Josh Jacobs is a good receiver off the fucking backfield. That's a receiver, bro. That's a receiver. You know what I'm saying? That's another one. Then Devontae Adams, bro. You're talking about, bro. If Hunter Renfrow didn't throw the balls a couple times, bro, there'll be no point. There'll be no conversation because Aiden O'Connell got the fucking ball to 8 fucking people. Then we got fucking Tucker too. So all these different fucking people that catch the ball, if the ball's being spread around, it's gonna end up being like Devontae's not gonna get 1,000 yards. You know what I mean? Because I was even saying that shit when he came here, when we had everybody that we did have. I said Devontae's not going to get his yard. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, man. Q, Paul, a question. Paul, who do you like besides Max? Because it's not DA. It's not DA. He doesn't like DA.
One thing I want to push to note, since you're arguing with Paul, is that what do those teams have that we don't?
Quarterback.
Another thing too that I seen today on the internet, like, fuck, that's just That's why I don't even like watching it. That's why I don't even like watching, like sometimes even watching like videos of the internet of other content creators are because of the simple fact that I'm already seeing shit about trading Max Crosby to the Bears. Like this shit is fucking retarded, bro.
No, nobody, bro. Special needs.
Let it work. Jacoby Myers better than Adams. Paul, all right, bro. All right, bro. You need to
stop messing around, bro.
I remember Jacoby Myers in no Pro Bowls, bro.
Just look at even the numbers this year. Like, it's just stop. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's all right,
Adams is way better, bro. Adams is night and day better.
Yeah, Philly got good receiver core, Cash Lord. But
Philly does, but they got who they got? Brown and Smith. That's it, right? And after that,
but who they got though? Who they got getting those dudes the ball?
Yeah, they got Julio Jones, who scored 2 touchdowns last year, but he ain't the same Julio Jones as before. You know what I mean? He's a guy, part of the team. You know what I mean? Nowadays, but you don't really got teams like that, bro. And then next year, another big weapon that's also going to be a receiving target is Mayer, bro. Mayer's going to be a big time receiving threat for this team, and you got to add that to the fucking list too, because if you have those 3 guys, because I think Renfro's going to be gone, but if you hold on to Myers, and Adams, those 3 targets are like, that's 3 targets that are going to be legit next year, bro. And you fucking get somebody in the building, like a veteran, an older veteran, who maybe with some speed or something. Well, I mean, Tucker, I think is going to be our speed, but you get some other guys in here, or maybe some route runners or something like that can help out. Other than, because I think Renfro for sure is going to be gone, but we have multiple weapons who can, like you're saying. If you're saying Jacoby Myers is better than Adams, you're obviously saying we don't have one. That means we don't have just one good receiver then, because if you're saying that means we have 2 good wide receivers. Because there's no way that, like, as much as you hate DA, you can't say he sucks. There's no way that you can say he sucks with his numbers. Even if you, I don't know if that's just trolling. Even if you do believe that Jacoby Myers is better, because that obviously means we have 2 good wide receivers there, and then with our up and coming, I think, tight end, that's three weapons, legit weapons right there.
See, Paul, what we're doing here now is you're making yourself get into a little hole like a lot of people do. And I want you to think before you say this, because if you bring up stats and you say, go look at the stats this year, look at those stats and who has the most yards, touchdowns, and receptions on the Raiders. Somebody you don't like.
But now he's arguing the fact that Jerry Rice is
number 2. Go look at number 3. Look at number 4. The stats are going to prove our point right. And we're not stat guys. We don't look at papers and say, well, this is what it should be. You're doing that. And when people do that, they make themselves look like what they do.
The best receivers from back in that day can't make what the receivers are making back in this day. So that money is just not even like a question, because he was making to the equivalent of 144 million according to their salary cap in those days.
And what quarterbacks did he have, bro? What quarterbacks did he have? He had Rich Gannon. He had fucking Steve Young. And one of the fucking best quarterbacks. Thank you. One of the best quarterbacks ever to fucking do it, bro. So come on, bro. Like you're null and void. You're going off of stats, bro. That's like that new fucking generation. Oh, well, if he doesn't have the right stats, me. Dude, get out of here, bro. Like it's a wrap, bro. Like you're digging.
I dig Paul's opinion. He's got a right to it, but sometimes you're gonna be wrong, and you have your own opinion, Paul.
But yet, at the same time, you turn around and told me this too. Yeah, you can't be telling these people. You can't be saying this. You have to explain it in the right way. So I'm trying to explain to him, because it makes it sound like this guy's not even a fucking fan. It makes it sound like this motherfucker's not even a fan, bro. Take the Raider off your shit.
Who do we want? Who do you want? Who do you want, Paul? Who would satisfy you to be a receiver for the Raiders if you don't like DA as a Raider?
Yeah.
Or okay, we know you like Jacoby. So who would be our number 1 receiver?
Yeah, but
are we done picking? Are we done picking? Are we done with Paul and Low? Or is it the Paul and Low show? What is it?
I'm sorry. It's not that, bro. It's not like
now, because now he's comparing Barry Sanders to JJ. I know he's showing out. You can't compare any paycheck from those days to these days. It's just uncomparable. Now there's guys who are fucking like Brandon Bolden's making more than Barry Sanders. There's guys that like third string guys on teams making better than I mean, there's college fucking quarterbacks who are making more than fucking Jerry Rice. You know what I mean?
Dude, so check this shit out. Fucking Shakur, Sanders and fucking Caleb Williams are making more than Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy's in the fucking championship, going to the fucking playoffs, bro.
He's just trolling.
Anyways.
Yeah, but we got two games left right here.
I'm done. I ain't dancing for Raider Paul.
We got two games right here. We got two games left right here. Cowboys, Commanders.
Cowboys.
Fucking Cowgirls. Okay, I'll go Cowgirls.
I'll take the Cowboys. They gotta do something legit than winning hope games. That was bullshit the way they lost. Yes, won last week.
Yeah, won last week.
I've been trying to explain it. I've been trying to explain it to my wife.
She don't care.
She doesn't understand. No, yeah. Well, she doesn't care. You know, as long as we won. But she wants to know. She wants to understand how alignment is eligible and all that shit. I'm trying to explain it to her. She's just looking at me like that.
Yeah, but you see the replays, dog. Like, you see that fucking even Jared Goff sends the fucking the lineman out of the huddle and be like, hey, go make sure you check in, and he goes 68 goes, dog. Like, that fucking referees are like, no matter how they explain it or whatever they want to say, like now there's the fucking Dallas fucking radio station that supposedly has the audio of the referees saying like number 70 is eligible. Like, it doesn't matter what he said. The fucking number 68 is the one that told you. Don't fucking don't matter what
he couldn't be.
68 is the one that told you.
And the only reason why they say the fucking guy is eligible is so the defense knows.
Yeah, the 68 is the one that told you. It's not their fault that you're the dumbass that fucking said that over the loudspeaker. Like, take some accountability, bro. Like, 68's the one that went to you and told you, and he's the one that caught the ball.
70 couldn't have, because he lined up as a guard.
Yep, a tackle.
No, so you can play tackle and be eligible. You can't be a guard and be eligible.
Oh, okay.
The explanation that we're giving, it was just bullshit, dog. Like, it was just like, damn, bro. Like, just say you guys fucked up and made the wrong call. You fucked up and you made the wrong call. That people will respect it more.
Guerrero's in the building. What's up, bro?
Guerrero?
What's up, Mike?
Mike G in the building. I gotta say hi right away, dog, because Mike G fucking will hound you. Mike G, what's cracking?
Oh, he's doing that to you now?
He's always done that shit to me, dog. He'd be like, if you don't fucking answer right away,
he doesn't even say hi to me no more.
Oh, last game. This is the game that's gonna be big, and I told you guys since last week. Now this is the game that's gonna be moved to Sunday night. Bills Dolphins. Bills win. They win the divisions. Dolphins are still in the playoffs as a wild card. Bills lose. Steelers win. Bills are out of the playoffs. So this is a big fucking game for the play, but it's also for the division. Whoever wins the division.
I would hate to see Buffalo not in the playoffs.
I would love to see them not in the playoffs.
At Miami.
No, I would rather. I think Pittsburgh's going to be a 1-and-out, and I think
I see what you're saying.
Buffalo's going to go somewhere.
Hey, you can send as much grams as you want, dog. You send it super chat way if you want.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
Shout out Dolphins for life. I'm going for Dolphins. Miami.
Ooh, so no Bills in the playoffs, maybe, dog.
Steelers lose, then they win. They go, right?
If they win, if the Dolphins, if the Steelers lose, but also they would need, because if the Steelers, that's the team that they would need to lose for them to still get in.
Yeah,
the Steelers, because the other team would be that they would have to worry about the Texans are going to get in there probably with a win. They'll be in there.
What's up, Orlando? What's up, Emmanuel Gary? Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Lando.
Welcome to our pick show.
So, yep.
The Jaguars, Pittsburgh and Jacksonville need to lose for the Bills will get in anyways. even though they lose, right?
Yeah. But if
we pick,
it's I don't know, man. That a lot of shit could happen, but they'll know. The Bills know exactly what they need to do, though. So that's the only thing I kind of don't like. The Bills kind of know exactly what they're gonna have to need. They can, if they say, because if the Steelers and the Jaguars, lose even before them, they really don't even need to even play nobody, because they'll be automatically, in there for the wild card. But if that happens, bro, that's gonna be a crazy game on Sunday night. But I'm going.
So who did we take? Did any of us take Pittsburgh? Oh, I think all of us took.
No, Lowe took the Ravens.
And me and you took Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins too, dog. I think the Dolphins are gonna beat them, and I don't know if I think at the end of the day, the Bills have been playing good, and I just think at the last day of the season, for some reason, that's gonna be a big story next week, dog. And then, you know who's gonna want to go out of that building for sure, because he's actually said that he wants out of that building. He just hasn't said nothing during the season because he concentrated on football. Stephon Diggs will want out if that happens.
I'll take Stephon Diggs in a minute. Over DA. How you like that, Paul?
Holly, what up?
That fool's a fucking.
I'll take Stephon Diggs over DA in a minute.
Really?
That fool's good, man. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I got whoever. Not with Aiden throw it to him though, but somebody else.
I just don't like. I think they're on the same type of level, but it's just Stephon Diggs. He's probably gonna want to go play with his fucking brother.
In Dallas or Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, he goes to Minnesota, bro. That shit's crazy. If he goes back to Minnesota with him,
there's three brothers. Are those three brothers?
Who?
There's a Diggs in Dallas.
Trayvon Diggs? No, Trayvon Diggs is not their brother.
That's the Dallas one, right?
Yeah, no. He is the brother. He's the brother. Him and Stephon are only brothers. The other one is not.
The one in Minnesota ain't not.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, they get him in Dallas. They get him in CD in Dallas. Ooh.
Oh, I mean, Raider Paul, that's a different receiver you're talking about. That dude's 23 years old. Hell yeah, I would take Justin Jefferson over Devontae.
Hey, we agreed on something.
Justin Jefferson for sure.
We're agreeing on pipe dreams, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's not reality, dog.
That's like
that's not reality.
Yeah, that
what's
ain't
up,
going
Miss
nowhere.
Holly?
Justin Jefferson ain't going nowhere, dog. Like
Maloney was good, bro.
The Vikings will make him the highest paid receiver for sure. When it's time for that. But that's the last game right there. Dolphins. Okay, so we got the games locked in.
You took Miami low.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
I have faith.
There we go.
I don't know how this. That's jacked up depending on Pittsburgh too. For you to be in they lost so many meaningless games. Buffalo did.
Yep. In that one span when they went like 3 in a row or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost like 3 in a row, and that right there is what's gonna might hurt them at the end of the day, man. Because if the Dolphins pull off the win, I don't know, man. The Steelers can maybe be given a layup by the Ravens because the Ravens ain't playing nobody. So
well, I mean, Honey will beat them, bro. Honey will beat them.
It'll be a bad playoffs if the Bills ain't in it for me.
I'd rather have the Bills than the Steelers too, but for some reason, the Steelers always find a way. Steelers find a way, dog, to get into the fucking playoffs.
And this is a division champ. And what would Miami be if they lose? What, no more than 4?
5 seed or 6 seed? They lose, they're like the 5 seed or 6 seed, yeah.
And right now they're 2.
They're 2. Yep. And then I think they could go all the way actually to 6 with the loss, because if the Browns win, they'll go up to 5.
And then what was the reason why they got smacked last week? There was no they in Miami, so they can't get beat in Miami.
That's gonna be tough, man. They better not lose 2 in a row because the questions will happen. The questions will start for sure, man. Like,
you know what? I'm gonna take. You know what, bro? I'm gonna take the Bills. Fuck it. I'm gonna bust it.
It's already done. He already said it's done, bro.
No. We're still on that same game. We're on that game.
No, we finished it up because he said that's it, bro. That's it.
I don't care. We're still on the show.
No, that could be one of your games you catch up again because it's different. He chose different from you.
Take the Bills. Take the Bills, bro. Take the fucking Bills.
Don't get mad.
So that's 1, 2, 3. Only 4 games difference. You can't catch up. But it's okay.
Either way.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. You can't change it. Even Michael knows you can't change
it. Can't change it, Gravy.
Can't change it.
Dude, Mike, have you seen this show? How many times did load changes by any shit?
Look at Dolphins for life. Dolphins for life. Like I said, Gravy, it's already done.
Yep.
You can't flip-flop, dog.
See? Even dang, see?
Because Dolphin for life feeling some type of way.
What's up, bro? Salute.
He's feeling suspect. He's feeling his team is suspect.
Don't worry, Dolphins for life. You know all the shit that the supers and everything, bro. Gravy won't get none of that. Don't even worry about it.
I don't anyway.
I don't get it anyway. I gotta show you all the money that I got so far.
What up?
You Raider, what's good, bro? Salute.
That's your partner.
House junkies.
Even Tubby said it. Fucking Tubby said it. No flip flopping.
Holly, what's cracking, Holly?
All right, okay. There's no flip flop. I played by the rules. This is the last game of the season, but when playoffs come, there ain't no fucking switching. There ain't no changing minds. There ain't no bullshit. And if the Bills win, I want to hear each of you tell me, Gravy, you were right, even though I'll take that loss.
I changed it. I did change it already. I didn't say nothing. But I'm just saying because you do give low shit, so that's why I think low's going hard on you right now. So it's like, pause. But you know,
okay, I'll take the bill. I'll take the bill.
Going hard and deep on you.
At least I gave you a second chance.
Oh, you gave me a second. Oh, you gave me a second chance.
Hey, dude, you can't turn me out. You can't turn me out like Paul turned you out, bro. You can't. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, Orlando Padilla in the building. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What's up, man? Yeah, man. Shit, well, that's the picks right there, dog. Gravy, I changed it for you, dog. Don't worry.
This will be a good week right here. This is gonna be the ultimate good week right here. I feel it. This is gonna go like win. Because we picked about at least 4 or 5 different games, each of us.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we easily could change first place, dog. Easily.
Hey, even Dolphins give you a little bit of that GT, bro.
Hey, we know for one thing, we know who's going to stay in third place. We know who's going to stay in third place, bro.
Hey, look at
Gravy. Damn, look at everyone. I would never thought it would be you, Gravy. Dang, you hurt that. You hurt them.
You in the playoffs, bro. You in the playoffs already.
You went against them,
but you in the playoffs. You don't lose by 40 at home. Don't lose by 40 at home to the best team in the AFC.
Damn, Gravy going in. Okay.
That's what changes your mind.
I just said about the Raiders, dog. Stop.
I know.
On this show, at least we're making sense. He could go on several other shows,
what's up, bro?
and then they can agree with him.
James Furpo, yes sir, man. Yeah, man, shit's cool, man. Hey, 46 in the building, man. Thank you guys for being here, man. Fucking hit the like, but fucking comment, fucking just hit the put whatever you guys want in the chat, man. Shit, we'll answer some questions and shit like that. But yeah, man, it's the Raiders, man. With shit just today. Just little shit, that's kind of what I was going to get into too, like the shit about the, what the DA kind of interview about him kind of saying, that, about being vocal about, the whole locker room, wanting DA, you know what I mean? The whole locker room wanting AP, you know what I mean? So because I'm pretty sure when you say the whole locker room, like I'm pretty sure these guys are careful for what they say, like especially all these guys are media trained and shit like that. Like I know that DA by because I don't know, I always look into that type of shit, like of what they say, you know what I mean, and how they say it, and just the way like he was saying it and shit like that, like that he was given the okay by other foods to go up there and say that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, be the spokesperson, kind of basically. Like you go up there and be like, we all want this. You know what I mean? Because I think like DA is the type of person that he's calculated that in those type of ways. Like when he did say, that he wanted to be, part of the offense, not just, you know what I mean, like this and that. Like, and I know that he talked to multiple people in that locker room that I know that he has the pulse of the locker room, and they the whole locker room probably must feel that way, dog, for him saying that shit publicly. So what do you guys think about that, dog? Like, what do you guys think about him, the whole locker room wanting AP to be retained as coach, dog? Like, and actually them making it publicly, like, known, you know what I mean, through the media.
For me, bro, I mean, okay, the core players are going to be here. A lot of these guys want to play for him. I mean, he changed the way he changed our whole fucking season, bro. I wish people can just really settle into the fact, if we had fucking McDaniels here, bro, how fucking broken this team would be. How many different Hoyer would be starting over fucking O'Connell. Jimmy G would be fucking hurt and we'll be locked into all the money that we were supposed to give him if he had that injury fucking part of his fucking part of his contract. If he gets injured, then he gets all that fucking money. You see what I'm saying? Then he turned around and took this fucking same team with the same fucking players and gave a winning fucking product, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the change is so dramatic that it almost feels like you're at home, bro. Like, shout out to all in Autumn Win. I was watching him on IG, bro. He asked like 30 fucking different players. I mean, different teams. I mean, not different teams, different fans and all kinds of. Everybody wants AP. The fucking coach. Everybody wants AP. It's like having the answers to the test, bro. Yeah, you're gonna have to go and miss a few fucking things. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to like not look like you're fucking perfect, bro. But it's the perfect fit, and people want to play for him, bro. So it's like, I don't see why we're worried about everybody else, bro. Harbaugh, this guy, that guy, whoever.
Yep, I think we got the guy in the building.
Yeah, we have the guy. It's there.
Crazy. We're getting too crazy about all these names out there when we got the guy in the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we should be more focused on seeing what we can do to get AP the right pieces to get better, to be successful. You know what I mean? That's what I think the mindset should be, instead of, you know what I mean? Like, oh, let's go look at this guy, like maybe this guy, maybe this guy, maybe this guy. Nah, I think we've made enough noise, and he's done enough in this building. You know what I mean? To change, the fucking, how they say the identity of this team enough to where we want it, like the way, like the fans are on board, bro. The fans are on board, the team's on board, the locker room's on board. Now it's just, like when you got that, that's two of the biggest things that of a football team, period. You know what I mean? That's what sports is all about, the fans and the players, right? Like that's what it's that's who runs this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's the owners for sure. Like they're the owners, they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's the right, for sure. I mean, they've that's their team, whatever. But like, they also gotta pay attention to the fans and the players, though, because they literally are like, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to come play for you. If you set a bad, precedent for your franchise, and nobody's gonna want to come play for you. You see, like the media already talking shit about Denver and shit like that, right? About the way they're treating Russ and all of this shit. Like, I could see, guys on the media that like, because it is true, dog. AP has a lot of respect around the league. I could see, by them letting him go, I could see them throwing even more dirt on the Raiders' name through the media, dog. And like, and these guys that just play football, like coming out of college, a lot of these football kids coming out of college, they don't have no team that they are like really, really interested into, especially with the youth nowadays, bro. Like they're just playing football. They're playing football since a young age at, fucking and year round now. You know what I mean? They're playing football year round. They don't have really time to be like fans, like of really professional teams, though. Like, They're coming in and they're all about their brand and their paper. You know what I mean? So like when the media is saying that talking shit about a team, it makes a lot of noise nowadays, dog. Like when they're talking shit about a team through social media, it makes a lot of noise nowadays. So that's a big part of like what we gotta know about football now. You know what I mean? It's the future, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta take all of that shit into account. Like a lot of this youth is not the same as what it used to be. You know what I mean? And we gotta be in that aspect. We gotta be a destination that guys want to come to. You know what I mean? And Mark Davis will do good by listening to his players and his fans.
What do you think, Greg?
You guys said a lot of things that I want to say. He made an impact. He made an impact on the team as soon as he got there, and the players nominated this guy. You know, as he wasn't the assistant head coach to begin with. They got rid of that guy, and then the players nominated him because they trusted him more than they did their head coach. So I believe in that, and I've seen it before. And then to bring in somebody new, you guys aren't going to know, or it's not going to just start what AP did, and then we're going to go off from there. And that's not what's going to happen. This guy, whoever it is going to start his own thing, and we're going to have to wait for it to go what his plan is. He's not going to be in here, and then the next season, boom, we're going to blossom into the Super Bowl contending team. That's a big transition going from head coaches. Big transition. They're going to do what they want to do, get the players that they want to play, and then they're going to get rid of players that we love, and and they're going to trade them off for the players that they think will be right for their program. For the players with the players to be so much into this guy and big time players. We heard it with Bisaccia because they were winning. We're not winning games, a lot of games. We're not going on big runs with AP. We're just a set team that's playing tough, and you see it on the field. You know what I mean? We're tough. We don't give up. This is the first game where we had a lot of penalties, and it wasn't because he was losing games. It was probably situations. But I think if Mark Davis wants to make an impact in the league and to further progress this team the way that I see it happening, because it's a totally different team than what it was before when McDaniels had it. Totally different.
This is a new report this is a new report right here. Like it says, the announcement of new head coach will be determined on January 21st or 24th, according to Hondo Carpenter. There are only 3 in the running for head coach: AP, Jim Harbaugh, or Gruden.
Gruden, I don't think so.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, Hondo, I listen to him to a certain extent.
When's the Super Bowl?
So my question is for everybody. Just as a question. Okay, I'm not saying that Harbaugh isn't good at what he does, bro. Don't get it twisted. Selfishly, I might be looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, because I can relate to AP, just kind of the way he moves. I try, like, I can respect that guy. I'm not saying that Harbaugh I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I just think he feels more like a Raider than anything. But a lot of shit's gonna fucking change if he doesn't win this championship. Everyone's gonna be like, oh well, the people are gonna start backstepping on it. He's close and he's taking his team undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And even though Charles Woodson said that if they win the championship against a quarterback that we want, you know what I mean? Technically, that one of the quarterbacks that the Raiders might want, then all of a sudden the whole story is gonna change. The whole narrative is gonna change. I don't want Harbaugh for the simple fact is because a lot of players, especially like the veteran players, Josh Jacobs could be gone. Okay, cool. DA is probably not going to really feel it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's being vocal about what they want, but it's not they're players on the team, but they're not the team. You know, they don't make the final decision. But
the only thing that would upset me,
everyone's tone's going to change when he doesn't win. If he doesn't win the championship, everyone's tone's going to change.
He still has that risk too, because like he runs that risk too. No matter how successful he has been, you're just as successful as what you're gonna do. That's it, dog. Like, because if he comes in here and, like, you know what I mean, and team players do want out, and you know he wants to get his guys in the building, and guys are gonna have to get used to this offense and stuff like that. If he changes the defensive coordinator, we're gonna have to run a whole, get another defensive coordinator and have the defense get comfortable again. I think we have players enough to be smart enough to probably pick up the defense good enough, you know what I mean? But it's still gonna be a learning curve, and it's just, don't expect to win like next year, you know what I mean? I just don't think we would. I don't think we could expect to win next year, because I think a lot of changes are coming if we actually change the whole coaching staff. I think that's what we gotta like take into account too. Are you guys ready to go through another rebuild or something like that? Because I think that's the thing that, like, with everything said, with everything said, you know what I mean? That's one thing. If a new coach does come in here, he's gonna be given the leeway, I think, from Mark Davis, because Mark Davis has said too, like, whoever he does bring in here, if it's AP or a new coach, he does want to bring in here a guy for a long time. You know what I mean? He wants to bring in a guy for a long time. So no matter what, that dude is going to be given, if it's a new guy, I think he's going to be given, you know what I mean, the chance to, start it all over again. And I wouldn't be surprised one bit that happens. And if it takes another year or two, another year or 2 or 3 to fucking actually get to a contender, dog. You know what I mean? So is that what we're willing to do? Because I think that with the guy that we have in the building right now, I think he's like, there's nothing that tells me that maybe he has struggled or whatever here and there. He doesn't have the experience or anything like that. But I'll tell you one thing, that I think his track record.
He changed the team. He changed the team, bro.
His track record as being a player and what he's done already for this team got me already thinking that he's going to be one of these coaches for a long time anyway, dog. So why not you be the coach that introduces him to the league? You know what I mean? And have him being successful with you, not, him go down the line and then we're kicking ourselves in our ass again because we could have had that coach. That guy was in our building. You know what I mean?
How many players are like that?
You know what I mean? So it's like, I believe that regardless if he has struggled this year or anything, and which I don't think he has much, dog, because what do they have to work with on the offensive side? And that's a big, gaping fucking hole that we have, bro. Like, it's pause, but you know what I mean? It's a fucking gaping that, like, the offensive coordinator and the quarterback is the biggest flaw of this team. You know what I mean? And he's worked still this team to being 500 at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, with everything said and done, dog, with this horrible offense, dog, ranked fucking almost like 28th or 29th or something like that in the league. You know what I mean? It's like, I tell you one thing, like he said it, dog, his worst day ever coaching was going to be the first day. He's going to get better, dog. He's going to get better. And you give him some pieces, this team is not far off, dog. Like, he has already the feel for this team. It's going to be a much easier transition on keeping him and just getting an offensive coordinator and a quarterback. So I think we're ready to make a jump, dog. Like, we're finally ready. We've, this year we didn't make the playoffs, but 2 out of the last 3 years we've been competitive, you know what I mean, to the end. You know what I mean? So I just think lean at the plug side. So yes, sir. That it is, bro. The offensive coordinator and the fucking and the quarterback, you know what I mean, is that size of a hole. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think with that and keeping AP is the best solution.
What you guys been watching, man? What you guys been watching?
Hey, go to shout out everybody, man.
And look, when you talk about Lena the plug, who comes in? Who's the first guy to come in? It's our
come in the plug.
Look how he said
my boy Lunatic.
I love gaping holes, especially when they're wet.
You gotta ask this question, okay? And I know a lot of people are gonna get pissed off at this, but And in the NFL, and we know the accolades of what Harbaugh did. What did he do? As far as the top goal, as far as the top goal, what did he do?
He made a running quarterback.
So this moment, he hasn't won a big game in college.
Did he win a fucking Super Bowl? Did he win a Super Bowl? That's the ultimate goal.
Or a national championship.
You know who he
won. He hasn't met the top. He could next week, but until that, like, you know what I mean? He still has something to prove, even in this game. You know what I mean? So
in the NFL, he got ran out of San Francisco because he didn't get along with who? Administration with the higher power.
He just hasn't been able to win the big game. And I think if Washington goes in there, if Washington goes and beats them in the national championship, bro, like, are you really, like, are we really serious about bringing him in here? Like, because he's older.
AP's winning.
AP's winning. The older fucking guy.
AP's winning NFL football games, just like Harbaugh did. It doesn't matter if you went to the NFC Championship game, you lost. Doesn't matter if you went to the Super Bowl. No one remembers that team that came in second. They remember the team that won the fucking Super Bowl. There's no second prize or participation bowl, third place like fantasy. That shit, he lost all that.
Don't get me wrong. If he's our second choice, like if we don't bring in AP and he's our second choice and that's the guy we bring in, like, to be honest, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. That's not the worst thing in the world. Don't get me wrong, but it's going to be bad because you're going to have to go through a different transformation. He can get this team probably on the right track again and maybe leave it, you know what I mean? Because I don't think he has that many years left in coaching anyway. Like, is he going to be a guy that's going to, like, even if he wins for the next 3-4 years and shit like that? Exactly. He's 61 years old. You know what I mean? How many more years does he actually have coaching? You know what I mean? Like, really, really coaching. You know what I mean? Like, so he's already had health problems fucking with his heart and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, like, how do you fucking, like, that?
So my thing is, like, okay, shout out Deloney's money, bro. It says players like a coach, and a coach fitting the Raiders mold doesn't win games. Okay, cool. That's understandable. But you guys got to understand, and then you're saying, oh, well, he's more of an offensive mind. It's not necessarily offensive mind. He just runs the ball, bro. That's all he does. He doesn't have anything. Right. Harbaugh, right? But this is what a lot of people misconstrue about the whole NFL and the coaches and the, general manager and the, the president of acquisition. This is the way all organizations win. General manager, head coach, and then they delegate. That's the way it's supposed to fucking go. So if we have our general manager, the general manager picks the fucking players, gives them to the coach. The coach coaches them up, and then they spread it out. Eric Bieniemy was a good fucking example of that. They're gone, and look at they're barely fucking winning. Andy Reid's a fucking good coach, but he's been coaching for fucking years. But he's always had good GMs above him. If we bring in Harbaugh, everyone's talking about, oh, I don't want Gruden. Gruden and Harbaugh come from the same fucking tree, right? And Gruden never won a fucking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he never won a Super Bowl with us. He won a Super Bowl with somebody else's team. You see what I'm saying? And that was put together by a general manager and the other fucking coach, right? So he got put into that. So you guys got to really look at the whole thing of what an organization, and if you look at championship organizations, they have their fucking pecking order and how the roles are supposed to go. As a coach, you have to fucking get these men to be where they need to be and know somewhat of what they're doing and let them guys do what the fuck they need to do. You have to be leader of men. GM has to bring the players in, bro. It's just fucking facts. And that's all it is. But we're so toxic. We're so toxic, bro. We don't understand the pecking order of what a real organization is supposed to do.
Like, people are trying to say, fucking the dude from the OC from the Chargers, that he's a top candidate too. He's a top candidate too. Like Raiders Wire put that shit today. That Kellen Moore is like the now he's like one of the favorites to get the job. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody saying that shit. You just want somebody to read your fucking blog.
They ran his ass out of Dallas.
Yep.
They ran his ass out of Dallas.
Let's just
now look what they're doing.
Keep it a stack, bro. Let's keep it a stack, bro. Like for real. Look, there's 32 positions, right? If the way the Raiders came up was somebody taking a chance on certain players. John Madden is considered the best, one of the greatest coaches of all fucking times, right? For the Raiders, there's a Madden fucking game for fucking years. It's gonna be Madden for ever and ever and ever and ever, right? And guess what he was? A fucking linebackers coach.
Oh, I guess they put they're reporting, I guess, on Vegas odds. Okay. So Vegas that's what it is. But I don't know. But Vegas sometimes I don't know what's crazy, bro. If that shit's true, like that shit's what pisses me off because Vegas knows a lot of shit before we do. I'll tell you that for sure. The reason they run.
I wouldn't even bring him in as a fucking coordinator.
I'm just saying they know how to suck you in.
Las Vegas
they know how to suck you in and put money on you.
Yeah, Las Vegas sportsbooks know they run fucking sports. Period.
Listen. Hey, Deloney, listen, check this out, bro. I'm not comparing him, bro. I'm not comparing. I'm saying the situation, bro. The situation, bro. Come on. The situation. Go back and look at what fucking Madden was talking about.
But before Gruden though, like before Madden though, like I don't even want to say compared to Madden because Madden is to me the greatest coach of all time. You know what I mean? I know I'm biased or whatever, but exactly like. Why can't he be though? That's the one thing. You know what I mean? Nobody ever thought nobody. The Steelers never thought. I bet you in the Steelers organization they thought nobody was gonna be better than fucking Jim Cowher, but then Mike Tomlin came in. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what I'm saying. Why can't he be? You know what I mean? Like he has the pulse of the team. He has that, and get him the guys that he wants, and he, bro. I'm pretty sure like. He's a smart fucking guy at football, dog. Like he's been wanting to do this shit. Like this is what he's committed his after playing career too, coaching. You know what I mean? And while he was coaching, he was a coach on the field basically, dog. Because like I said yesterday, dog, a middle linebacker is an extension of a coach on the field anyway. Why? That's one of the reasons why they're always wearing the green dot. You know what I mean? Because so it's like they know plays in and out. So I don't understand when people say that he don't know the X's and O's like that. He knows the X's and O's. That's not a problem. It's him learning on the job right now and getting experience. And I think this year did wonders for him, dog. This year did wonders for him because he knows exactly what he needs to target in this offseason.
Let me answer this question about Easy BX. Yes, I do. Yes, I do think John Lynch is picking the players. But him and Shanahan are doing it collectively, and they're doing a great job doing it. That's the foundation of a good football team. That's why they're doing it now. John Lynch and Mike Shanahan were getting ready to run the fuck out of town before they got all those linebackers in that defense.
But I thought
John Lynch is a defensive guy. Okay, he's a Hall of Fame safety that was on a badass defense that beat the Oakland Raiders. Now, this guy is picking probably, they probably got good scouts, but collectively as a GM and a head coach, and probably as all coaching staff, they're picking these players the right way. They're doing it the right way, and that's what you see in a team. The information that we get from the coaches that we had before was that Mayock and Gruden, they were separate ways on everything. One had the first round pick, second round pick, and then the GM did. That's not the way it's supposed to work. You're collectively supposed to do it. That's why we got so many jacked up picks. Yep. And then the other McDaniels and we know that they didn't get shit together because they were just friends and not my team. I brought you in to listen to me.
So this is you have
to do it together.
Lynch was hired. They weren't hired together.
They weren't hired together, but they were getting. Shanahan was getting ready to get run out of town as the coach.
Exactly.
But see, this
because of the land
got in there, and that just
So that was
Shanahan was about to get ran out because of the Lynch, because of the Lance trade. He got lucky that fucking that Purdy and McCaffrey saved his fucking ass.
Yep. So check this out. No, and another thing too is
McCaffrey and that's what saved his ass.
Another thing too is Lynch, from my recollection, Lynch got hired first. Then they went for a coach. That's the fucking pecking order. You get your general manager, you hire your coach, and then you go. Right, but Lynch picked his fucking coach.
But they were bad. It
wasn't Gruden picking his fucking his GM, and it wasn't GM and fucking coach coming in together. Lynch came in first, and then he picked his coach. That's the fucking pecking order. That's what I'm talking about.
Guy, dog, that's the reason why. That's the reason why he stood as GM through coaching changes. You know what I mean? Lynch is the guy over there.
To me, Shanahan gets all the credit. Shanahan gets all the credit, but I can almost guarantee you, John Lynch has his last word in there.
And that's why I like.
You don't know how much. You don't know how much power John Lynch has. John Lynch has a lot of power as far as that team.
That's why you keep a guy like Champ. You know that already knows that part of the business, where he can make those type of calls. And yeah, AP's gonna have a say so in it, but like, you know what I mean? That's not a big part of that. That's why you hire fucking good GMs. That's why that's why the GMs have a fucking position too. You know what I mean? Like, we get too enamored by some of these coaches that play GM and coach too, but a lot of those coaches don't work out. A lot of those coaches never seem to work out a lot, nowadays. So I just think that's what you got to let a GM do his job. And that's why I think the dynamic works perfect with the AP, dog, because he could just concentrate on, giving his knowledge to the defense and being the fucking, he's perfect as what he does, dog. Like, being that, like that guy that, that the guys want to play for. Now, getting the smart guys around him, you build a fucking great staff around him, bro. To be honest, like, it's cliche, I think the sky's the limit for this fucking team, dog, to be honest. I think we have certain guys in position right now who could make this team great. What it has right now, all you got to do is change some pieces, bro. And we know where it's at.
Easy. What do you think Mike Shanahan's doing right now? Well, all the way. What do you think? What do you think Shanahan's sole focus is on right now? Who his team's gonna play next week, right? In the playoffs, his team, right? What do you think John Lynch is doing right now? Talking to his scouts, trying to make his team better, checking out college games, seeing the younger guys that are gonna bring. He doesn't have control of that team.
No, of course
not. John Lynch has control of that team.
So, for example,
Shanahan, John Lynch is a defensive guy. Get that defense. Like, that defense has been ranked in the top 10 for how many years now? And if you do want to give props to Shanahan for making the offensive moves, then you also got to blame him for. Then there's no reason why he didn't. Like, you can't just say flip flop in that occasion and say, oh, John Lynch made that move for Trey Lance just because it fits to your argument. Then if he's in charge of that of the offense, then I'm basically, that was his move too then, right? Like, that's what almost cost him his job. He's lucky that they fucking found, Brock Purdy. And that's not him. That's scouts, because Shanahan's head is in the NFL when he's there. You know what I mean? That's all the scouts, you know what I mean, right, work on getting Purdy. You know what I mean? In that building.
They listen to their scouts. They depend on them. So that's why they're such a good team.
But see, look, okay, this is
when simple. Harbaugh was there. One time, real quick, Lo. When Harbaugh was there, you didn't have that. He tried to bug that. He tried to stop that. And then that's why when Harbaugh with their offense was so good, they had Frank Gore and they had a Kaepernick, they had a couple of good guys. But the thing is that Big Fangio came with Harbaugh. Big Fangio was the linebackers coach, defensive line coach. He brought in Navarro Bowman. He brought in Patrick Willis. He brought on the badass cornerbacks and the defensive linemen there. Vic Fangio should take more credit for that 49ers team than fucking Harbaugh should. And that's what people need to know, that because I've heard that many times from coaches that Vic Fangio was basically the sole person. And that's how the 49ers even went to the Super Bowl, because of their defense. They've been doing that. Now all of a sudden they're showing that, you know, they have offense now because they're getting offensive players.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm back to this.
Before then, it was all defense.
After you finish. Anyways, fuck the Niners. We need to keep chapping AP.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the biggest thing I think we need to do, dog. Like those are the two big moves I think right there. Oh, and Graham, and Patrick Graham for me. I would say them three. Keeping them three. You know what I mean? And then all you gotta do is focus on, you know, you present that shit like, look, we have a fucking team ready to do. Like, you could be the reason. You give that speech to the fucking offensive coordinator. Like, hey, look, bro, you could come in here, change this offense, and maybe that gets you a head coaching job somewhere else. But you could be the savior for this team, and I think that's a big thing for somebody, dog, because I know that they know. Offensive coordinator knows that they got weapons on this team on the offense. You know, now if you tell that offensive coordinator that, I think you could get your pick of the litter if you tell that offensive coordinator, when you come in, you're going to have a lot of input on who the quarterback that we're going to pick in the first round. You know what I mean? And that's going to be like, if they tell that offensive coordinator that like, I think they could get a lot of they could choose from who they want to pick, dog, because you give an offensive coordinator that choice, I think that's like a dream for a scenario for an offensive coordinator coming in that situation with, you know what I mean, the weapons that he has around that, and then you get your own, like, say, like a chance to get your guy, like input for your guy to come in the building. That's big, bro. And him and Champ could have that input to get that next guy in here.
I think you keep Edgar Bennett. You keep the running back coach. You know, Edgar Bennett is widely known to be a good wide receiver coach. You know what I mean?
I think the offensive coordinator, though, is going to bring his, like, offensive guys, though.
No, you can't do nothing bad with Edgar Bennett. Edgar Bennett can float on any team he wants to. He's just with the Raiders, and he's a damn good coach.
I feel you. He's a damn good coach, but I just say, like,
and Edgar Bennett was a running back, and he coached.
Somebody might want to come in here like. That might be a selling point too. I'm bringing in one of these top names of the offensive coordinator in here though too, like that they could bring in their own position guys. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these guys come in as a little group. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing though right there too.
But you got a lot of good names on our staff right now.
We're only gonna bring better people. That's the whole thing. That's all I'm trying to say is like. All I was trying to say is that, like, there's just a pecking order, bro. There's a movie called Draft Day, bro. Go watch that shit. It's fucking the simplest shit ever. It doesn't matter what coach you got, who, this, that, and third. The general manager is supposed to bring in the players that we're supposed to build for the coach. He brings in the coach. He does all these different things. We haven't had that. Marcel Reese was part of the Raiders players organization, or was right there right hand. He didn't want to be a part of the whole fucking thing, and he dipped out, bro. Like with bringing in McDaniels, bro, because he knew that the players weren't going to fucking be there. A lot of the staff that we already have, we just need one more piece to come in. And with the people that respect fucking Harbaugh are basically the same people that respect and got the same type of respect for an AP. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if either of these guys come in, we're getting a new offensive coordinator and a new quarterback, right? It doesn't fucking matter. That's what we all got to look at. It doesn't matter. We're getting an offensive offensive coordinator and another quarterback. Whether it's AP, Champ being there, it doesn't fucking matter. So somewhat, it's going to be a fucking rebuild. You see what I'm saying? So regardless of whatever, it's like knowing what we got. This guy, the team wants to play for him. Why can't we just accept that this team wants to fucking play for him? People want to fucking argue the fact that this guy, oh, well, he's not, Let him fucking learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking crazy. The guy's a fucking champion. He churned this whole fucking team around, and people are still fucking fighting the fact that there's a fucking pecking order. Things need to happen a certain way, and people just don't understand it because our fucking fan base is so fucking toxic.
We're not used to it. We're not used to shit like that. We're not used to that pecking order being something's fucked up. You know what I mean? The coach dominates the GM. It's not the GM that the way you're saying, Lo. It's not at that picking order. It's not that the GM runs the team, runs the players, and the coach coaches the team. He's in charge of games. He's in charge of the players. But to get the players is a GM's job.
Exactly.
We've never had that. We just had one guy doing it for years and years and years, and we always kept that mentality. Besides, McKenzie only had maybe 2 to 1.5 years, maybe 3 years to pick his own players, and he got his own sorry ass coach, and that's what jacked him up. And then he went with Gruden, and you knew him and Gruden were going to bump heads. That wasn't going to last
because Gruden that's another good point.
He wants total control.
They gave Gruden total control. He's the head coach, right? He picked his general manager. It's not the way it works. It's not the way it fucking works. And then the whole report was, Dave Ziegler came in first. And no, bro. They came in as a package fucking deal. I'm just saying, when you look at successful, go back at any team, bro. Go look at successful fucking franchises. They have their order, bro. And we have been all out of order, all out of sync for the last I don't know how many fucking years, bro. So we gotta be intelligent, really, really look at the business side of it, because the business side actually gets everything back, bro. Watch draft day, stop it, bro. Did Jimmy Johnson run the show? Bill Parcells peak?
Pete Carroll, Belichick, Holmgren. Don't make it sound like it's not that they can't. It's that you could win that way, but there's also that you also could be successful with that way. That's why I'm thinking I don't think like we have to put like there's a lot of people that are saying that, you know what I mean, AP don't deserve it because of his experience and this and that. That Harbaugh has all the experience and that he's a proven winner and all this shit. It's just like I just don't trust him being here for the long haul. I don't trust. That's the thing I don't trust about Jim Harbaugh. It's not that I don't think that he could probably turn this team into a winner eventually, but when he doesn't, do that, it's gonna be all said and done, and he's gonna be, already retiring or something by that time, dog. Like I'm telling you, dog, he's 61. He'll be 62 by the time he coaches again. You know what I mean, in the NFL season or whatever. Like I don't think he's leaving fucking Michigan. Like, there's no reason for him to leave Michigan. Like, he's going to get offered a grip of money to stay at Michigan. I don't think, like, when it's all said and done, he's going to do what he did last time. He's going to use the NFL as leverage to get a lot of money from Michigan. That's what he's going to do when Michigan's already been talking about giving him a $120 million contract for a fucking, the next 10 years, dog. Like, yeah, I think he's using the NFL as a fucking, as leverage again, because I think he knows that where he needs to be at is in college. I think he knows that he's near the end of his coaching career as it is anyway. So he's gonna finish off his career, I think, as a fucking in college, bro. Because it's just especially if you don't win on Monday.
You guys think that Jim Harbaugh is gonna come in here and do some innovative, creative? He's gonna Andy Reid type shit. You're gonna watch Michigan play, and there's a reason why Michigan has the #1 defense in the college. As far as turnovers are concerned, overall defense, this and that. And then look at their offense. Fuck, their first pass of the game was picked off by Alabama. They just got it reversed. Because his foot wasn't in, man. His foot wasn't in. But if you want shit like that. And it ain't like, he's saving all this offense just for the Raiders and the NFL. Nah, he was that way in San Francisco. So if John Gruden's offense was outdated, and you want Harbaugh's,
so
come on.
That means
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid got picked, bro. No, what I'm saying is like he was still with the Eagles, and then they fucking. I think the only thing he picked up was fucking Alex Smith. I think that was the only thing he picked up. But he got hired by a GM. That's what I'm trying to fucking get. They had that GM for fucking years, bro. And then he just recently fucking retired like 2 years ago. They brought in another GM, bro, that was successful. So that's what I'm saying. It's like
what I'm saying is that Andy Reid is a proven. Andy Reid has won a Super Bowl though. He has that say. What has Harbaugh done that he is like that we're so enamored with? All of those guys that you mentioned earlier too, are also have won Super Bowls. Has Harbaugh, and he's been coaching for years, probably coaching longer than a lot of the guys that you know what I mean, like that already have some Super Bowls now. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like McVay. Nobody thought like McVay. He came in.
Same thing.
You know what I mean? McVay came in and look at what he did. You know what I mean? Like he came in and did that. Tomlin came in out of nowhere, did that. You know what I mean? So I think like it's like those guys that you're talking about, like there is guys that are out there that can be coaches and don't have nobody really to answer to like a GM because and you know who they are though. Like Andy Reid, who really is their GM out there? You know what I mean? You can't name their GM. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know that there's certain coaches, but Harbaugh hasn't, to me, done anything to prove that he's for sure the guy because he's, hands in, just hands down better than any other candidate.
Okay, easy on your question right there. Okay, when Jimmy Johnson came, I remember this. When Jimmy Johnson came to the NFL, that team was 1-15. 1-15. Jerry Jones was the GM of that and the owner of that team. He got rid of fucking Tom Landry for Jimmy Johnson. And then they made that trade with Herschel Walker, remember? They made that trade with Herschel Walker, got all these draft picks, and ended up getting Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, all these other players. And then it took them a while to win a Super Bowl, like 2 or 3 years to win the Super Bowl. That's the same thing. He went down the pecking order. Jimmy Johnson is a coach that could do that. You mentioned all those names. You mentioned all these names. Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells was the one that came up with that. Let me get the groceries. He came up with that enigma of coaches being involved in the draft and stuff like that. And you're mentioning a bunch of names that deserve that. Bill Parcells deserved to pick his own players. Bill Belichick deserved to pick his own players. Dude has 7 Super Bowls. Bill Parcells is decorated all over the damn place. Jimmy Johnson, same way. Back-to-back Super Bowl champions. If we had a coach like that, I'm sure that you would not argue with me that he deserves to pick his own players. But we don't have a coach like that now.
We don't have that. This remark too, and what has AP won as a coach? That like, I'm not saying like, but I'm not making the argument for AP as because he's won something. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, from Harbaugh's point of view, like people try to add that into his fucking resume when none of them have won shit, right? None of them have won shit. They're both on the same level because none of them, like the main thing is getting a Super Bowl anyway, right? And how long has fucking Harbaugh been coaching with all that experience? He's still literally on the same fucking level because fucking AP could come in, go in any season and fucking win a Super Bowl, and he could literally. Does that make him better? Does that make him more experienced if he fucking goes coaches a better team and wins a Super Bowl? Like I'm just saying, like they're on the same level. They're on the same playing field right now. You know what I mean? None of them have ever won shit. You know what I mean? So why not take the chance on the guy that's already in the building?
Was Harbaugh a better coach than his brother? And his brother beat him? And his brother was a special teams coach? And this guy was a decorated coach? Brought Stanford up to note. Big old fucking Stanford. Brought them to life. And then this guy brings the 49ers. And they lose to a special team head coach, his brother, in Baltimore. Answer me that.
I'm not making the argument of like that AP has won anything or anything like that. You know what I mean? That's not my argument. I'm just saying that's part of the argument on the other side when they're saying, he's a proven winner and all of this shit, that Harbaugh's a proven winner and has all this experience. But they're literally on the same playing field, dog, because they both don't got what the main goal is as a coach anyway. They both don't got it for as much years as fucking Harbaugh has been coaching. College or fucking NFL. So I'm just saying, like, why not?
So crazy thing about Andy Reid. Let's just go back to Andy Reid was fucking. He was operator. He was head coach and executive vice president of football operations in Philly, right? But he actually came out of Kansas City.
Oh.
So something Johnson actually is the one that hired. Because okay, check this out. I'm talking about Andy Reid, right? Bringing up Andy Reid. So Andy Reid fucking basically, I just read it right now. Andy Reid pretty much used to fucking coach with the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. Then he got his head fucking coaching position over there at fucking the Eagles. Fucking Renner or whatever when I turned around and said, hey, he ain't doing shit. And if he goes back to you guys, he ain't going to do shit. So something Johnson fucking hired him and brought him in on a losing fucking record. And Romeo Crennel was there. And then once he took over, he got hired. He didn't come in and say, hey, I'm going to do all this shit. No. There's the fucking pecking order. It has to happen that way.
He got fired from Philly. He got fired from Philly.
He got fired from Philly, right? Exactly. And they said that they
reminds me of Ndamukong Suh. Harbaugh reminds me of Ndamukong Suh, always using the Raiders as leverage to get more money somewhere else. He's never gonna fucking come here. I guarantee you that. That's what I put my money at. He's gonna be on another Ndamukong Suh, always using the Raiders as leverage to get money somewhere else. They're always putting his name in the hat for the Raiders because why not? The Raiders have been the team to hire the most coaches over the years. So why not put your name in that hat all the time? You know what I mean? That's a fucking great business move. You could use that team as a leverage all the fucking time. And he has. So that's why I don't take that name seriously until he's ever fucking in the building, whatever. Like that's why to me, AP shows that he wants to be here. Fucking if Harbaugh wanted to be a coach here, they've made him fucking. They made him plenty of times where he could have probably got the job there.
If he was an NFL coach,
he used the Raiders as leverage, dog, and fuck. That's why I say fuck that shit. Like it's not that he's not a great coach either or anything like that. Like he hasn't won anything for me or whatever like that, but he is a good coach. I'm not gonna say he's not a good coach. Like if it's all said and done,
Harbaugh was a great NFL coach. He wouldn't have went to Michigan.
And
when it's all said and done, I wouldn't like if that's the our fallback choice or whatever it is, or if that's going to be the choice, like it's not.
It means what did he win? What did he fucking win? Well, what has Harbaugh won? What has Harbaugh won? Has he won a championship? Has he won a Super Bowl? No.
Or in anything.
Anything.
He probably won the whack Fresno Bowl.
He beat Fresno State. Where we're from? Come on, bro.
San Diego. He won a couple of Pac-10, Pac-12 championships.
Long year, man.
You know,
so my thing.
Those escalates. Like you're comparing those escalates to the NFL, and
another thing too.
He wouldn't have went to college if he was successful in the NFL.
I think
only the fans think that Harbaugh is the good choice, but
with our fan base,
you guys aren't looking at it. Delusional.
I'm just saying, with our impatient fan base, bro, and shit like that. If he gets off to a rough start, we're going to be talking shit right away, and all of this.
It's gonna be a McDaniel thing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be just like McDaniel.
We're gonna do all of this bullshit and go over the same thing. You know what I mean? And that's what fucking is going to be that. You know what I mean? And once again, we're gonna be kicking ourselves in the ass because this is one thing I will guarantee you. Like AP is still a fucking very young guy in this game, dog. He's going to be a great coach for years to come, and that's the thing we're gonna end up kicking our ass. You know, kicking ourselves in our ass for because.
And you're right, Gabe.
We're gonna be saying we had that guy already in our building.
You're right, Gabe, because there was a young John Gruden, there was a young Andy Reid. Yep. There was a young Sean McVay. There was a young Mike Tomlin. Then why don't we deserve that? You know, exactly. Why do we have to get the scapegoat from another team? We have it in the house.
He's not. Like for all these guys that want Harbaugh, what has he shown you that he can't be one of those type of guys with the right pieces behind him, like in the offensive corner, like what shows you that he can't be a fucking transcending coach for this fucking organization with already the limited time that he's had here already, gone 500, whatever. If you want to say that that's not good, whatever. With this team, with this offense, that's fucking great to me, dog. And especially if we win this Sunday, like just getting this to be able to get this team with a winning record after what the shit show that we were in, while we were fucking yelling at our owner in the fucking at fucking away games in the parking lot of his fucking championship. You know, when he's winning the championship with the Aces, they're fucking finding him in the parking lot. Like we were this organization was being laughed at fucking 9 weeks ago, bro. This organization was being laughed at 9 weeks ago by everybody, and for the just the media just to give us the attention, and for them to be like even jumping on board for it. Like it's there's signs telling you that this is the right guy for the job. And I just think that we're gonna it's gonna be like one of those things where it's like one of those things where we're gonna end up cursing ourselves if we like one of those type of things if we don't end up fucking hiring AP, dog, because he's gonna end up being successful somewhere else.
Okay.
And again, we're going to be in rebuild. And again, we're going to be rebuilding like always. And again, we're going to be rebuilding for 3 fucking years like always.
Pete Carroll got hired by somebody, bro. Somebody hired him. A GM hired him.
Did Pete Carroll win a national championship at USC? I remember him going to one and getting beat by Young.
He has national championships. He has 2.
I remember he got beat by Young.
He does have some coaching.
No, he did. He won. They won the other one where they won.
You're talking about easy. You're talking about Pete Carroll. I categorize.
He has a Super Bowl and a fucking national championship.
I put Pete Carroll in the same situation as AP. He's a player's coach. He listens to his players and he surrounds himself with good people. Pete Carroll ain't over there running that offense. Pete Carroll didn't show Russell Wilson what to do or all that. Pete Carroll didn't pick. Pete Carroll didn't pick that stupid.
They fucking like I think that was one of the worst fucking beatings in the national championship history when they beat Oklahoma.
Anyways, no one cares. But I remember them losing to Young. I remember them losing to Texas.
That was a great game, dog. It took a fucking Herculean effort for Texas to win that game, but it's all right. It's all right. We still got one with them. Pete Carroll was a great coach for USC.
Andy Reid was already a decorated coach, dude. Andy Reid was already a decorated coach from that homegrown. It's different. It's different. Easy. It's way different than it is now. You got coaches over here that are good in college and they ain't shit in the pros. They don't do shit in the pros. It's different.
I wouldn't put
players,
Pete Carroll in that one. I'll put like Saban. I'll put Saban in that category. But Pete Carroll, I think he was successful in both.
Saban's from the Belichick tree.
Yeah, Saban's from Belichick tree. Saban is not successful in both. There's certain just coaches that could just are better in college than in the NFL or vice versa. I think some of them have even tried to go to fucking college and suck. You know what I mean? Like, that would kind of,
take the money. They'll take the money, but they get paid more than pro coaches now. So what I'm saying is that you're not making sense when you're saying bring in Harbaugh. Harbaugh can tell a 18, 19, 21-year-old kid where to go, when to go to sleep, who to talk to, when to be on your phone, what to eat, what to do with your downtime, what video game to play. He can't do that in the NFL nowadays, bro. Even the whatever years ago that he was with the 49ers, it's totally different than what it is now. Those players are way different. They're not going to listen to him like these kids in Michigan. He's not recruiting them. He's not recruiting those guys. You pick where you pick and the players that's there. Some of those players, he knows the players that he want to recruit them and all this shit. Nah, they want the bag, bro. They want the bag and they want to play. And they don't give a shit who coaches them. If you guide me in the right direction, then we'll do it.
We're gonna see who's on the right page soon, dog. I think we're already in the new year. We're already in 2024. That shit's around the corner. You know what I mean? 4 weeks from now, we're gonna be talking about, if we were right or not. You know what I mean? If Harbaugh used us again as leverage, and then we end up fucking losing out on fucking AP because he gets hired somewhere else. You know what I mean? Takes an interview somewhere else and they hire him somewhere else, and then we're gonna be really fucked. We're gonna end up fucking, getting somebody else. You know what I mean? Somebody that's
We're gonna be saying, man, we let that dude go. We let that
somebody
dude
on
go.
anybody's wish list. You know what I mean? So I think that's the risk we run about with Harbaugh. If he wants to fucking use us as leverage again and says he wants to take his time, but he is really considering the Raiders. But like, you know, that that's one of their finalists. That's one of his finalists because he knows that he could use us as leverage because of the contracts that we've given coaches recently. I think he knows that he could use the Raiders as leverage. And bro, if we do that and we end up fucking lagging on hiring a coach because of that reason, and AP goes somewhere else and fucking interviews and gets hired somewhere else, I'm telling you right now, though, that's the risk we fucking run.
Sperano was trying to do everything in his power to fucking get AP over there to be their linebackers coach, bro. Everything in his power. I seen a fucking interview with him. Sperano, if you guys don't know who that is. If you guys don't know who Sperano is,
Harbaugh can't coach. I'm not even saying Harbaugh can't coach. I would be.
I'm not saying that.
I would be lying if I was saying like that I didn't want Harbaugh over McDaniels last time. I wanted Harbaugh over McDaniels last time. But the last time, that's what gets me so mad about the Harbaugh, bringing up Harbaugh's name, because the last time he did the same shit to us. He fucking did the same shit to us where he did that shit and then we ended up having to fucking stick with fucking AP. I mean, with fucking stick with Josh McDaniels because he wowed Mark Davis, you know what I mean, at a fucking dinner because he like Mark Davis, his first choice was fucking Jim Harbaugh, and then when Jim Harbaugh used us as leverage again, you know what I mean, he just was fucking scrambling again, and
people don't remember that shit.
A guy that had fucking rings and supposedly that, you know, had the hardware and all this bullshit that was gonna change the, you know, the go to the Patriot way but Raiders style, you know what I mean, like that, all of that bullshit, bro. That's what fucked us over the last time, you know what I mean, because we didn't, and I think it's gonna end up biting us in the ass again if we make the same mistake. That's what scares me the most about that shit.
So Deloney's money saying right here. So you guys are saying Harbaugh hasn't won shit. Is dumb, honestly. It's hard to win games as it is in football, let alone win championships. But what the argument is to have a coach that fucking win a championship. This is something that the guy hasn't done. Neither has AP, bro. But like, come on, bro.
He says the two best.
Harbaugh took his name.
The two best offensive minds in football. Gary Kubiak and Bruce Arians are the two best offensive minds in football. Or one of the two ever.
This is the truth thing right here. He ain't leaving Michigan. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Michigan's gonna give him a bag that he can't refuse.
And then people see, this is the thing. It's like just what Gabe is saying. Because I was all in on Harbaugh coming. I was like, fuck yeah, let's get this motherfucker. I was ready for him. And we're not saying that he's a bad coach, bro. We're not saying that. You guys are making an argument over nothing. We're not saying that. But he's not gonna come. If he comes, I'm opening my arms with him, bro, because I want to win regardless. But as of right now, if you really, really look at it and want this team to fucking gather together and keep some of the players and do this shit, yeah, and really wants to be here, not like, oh, well, I need this and I need fucking blah, blah, blah. No. AP wants to be the fucking coach, bro. Everybody wants to be the coach, bro, but he wants to be a Raiders coach, bro. And so, like, I wish all of us, you know, would have that same fucking enthusiasm on having that. Harbaugh wants his fucking money, bro. That's a difference. Harbaugh wants his fucking money. He could have been a Raiders coach. We wouldn't even be having this fucking conversation. But like Gabe said, that was the truth. He was one of the guys that was in there. We're going to offer him this big-ass contract. What the fuck happened? He dipped on us. I'm not tripping on the female that I can't get. I'm not going to go back and try to get her again, bro. Fuck that bitch.
Exactly. Like
I'm not trying to go back. Oh, well, I'll give you more now. Fuck that, bro. Because
I have that mentality. I have that mentality. Like, that's the thing where I'm like,
credit. Like, Lobi over there. I got good credit.
I'm asking you, this bitch got good credit, bro.
It's the same thing in Donovan Sue did for us for years, dog. You know what I mean? Like, and then the same thing that fucking Marcus Peters was for us too. Like, and then we got him, and look at what the fuck happened.
Exactly.
That's the curse that we're gonna get if we do that shit. I think that's what.
Both you guys were saying Marcus Peters was a dog.
I said I hope
he's gonna bring this to the.
I said I hoped he would have came in
Marcus
here.
Marcus Peters a dog. He's gonna be a leader in the locker room, teaching these DBs all this and that shit.
I said I hoped. There was a difference.
I also said Jack Jones was the fucking a great pickup, and you were like, "Who the fuck is Jack Jones? That fool sucks."
Yeah. Maybe wasn't right. It's not about baloney. It's not about money, dog. Come on, bro.
Hey, sometimes I'm wrong.
You know what? Technically, it is about money. And what Gabe was saying, and what is actually fucking fact, he got one of the biggest fucking contracts because he was supposed to come with the Raiders, and he turned around and leveraged that shit, just like Ndamukong Suh. That's what he's trying to say. So yes, it's in a sense it's about money for them to get their fucking money and what they want, and that's exactly what it fucking is, bro.
I think one of the. I'm with Raider Chris.
We're breaking our fucking brain, bro, over this shit. It's a very simple.
I think it's kind of easy. I think it's kind of simple, though. If we do that, I think we could be successful like next year. I think if we go that route that a lot of people want to go, which is to me, I'm not gonna be lying that I would be lying to say that I didn't want him last time, but I think it's a much easier, faster route to go with him, because if we go, you know what I mean. Like Raider Chris right here, I think one of those quarterbacks is gonna fall to us, dog. With where we're placed at in the draft, I just have a feeling like we're gonna either, it's not gonna take much to draft to because I don't think we have to trade up into the top 5. I think we could trade up into the top. If we say we're at 11 or 12, it's gonna take something, of course, but I think we can jump up to 7, 6, somewhere around that area. You know what I mean? With a team that's probably already has a quarterback that probably wants to accumulate more picks. And we're going to get one of those quarterbacks. Now, getting a fucking offensive coordinator like a Frank Smith or something, buddy, in here like that, like the offensive coordinator from fucking, you know what I mean, from the Dolphins or something like that, just offer him the bag. You know what I mean? You get him in here to fucking, to coach the rookie up and shit like that. I think that's the winning formula for next year, dog. If we do that, I think we could be fucking successful next year. If we go the other route, I think we're going to be scrambling again, bro, to get guys to fit the system, to get guys to fucking, that we're gonna go a whole different route in drafting, because he's gonna want to probably go, Michigan heavy, probably drafting Michigan guys, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So
I wouldn't mind some of the defensive players, to be honest with you.
No, for sure, but I'm just saying it's gonna be a transformation getting a guy like that. That's the only thing that scares me, dog. I don't fuck, man. Have we not waited enough?
I'm pretty good running back, dude.
Have we not fucking waited enough, dog, to fucking, to finally get back on the winning track and to start all over and take that risk? I know his track record is good. Okay, you guys, I'll agree with you guys there.
Roll on that. Roll on that. It sounds just like Peters to me.
His track record is there. Okay, put it that way. But but it's still a risk no matter what, because he has to do it again and show that he could do it again in the NFL. We have
Michigan Raiders.
We have a shortcut to that route, I think, in the building. That's what I'm just trying to put in that analogy. I think we have a shortcut to that route if we keep AP. You know what I mean? I think we could probably get there with Harbaugh, but it's going to take a longer route, dog. So I just think that we could, I don't understand why people don't believe that AP could become a great coach, dog. And
he's already a great coach, bro. He's a good coach that can be great. That's what AP is, bro.
Fuck hardballs.
AP is a fucking hardballs. He's a good fucking coach, bro. No matter what, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah,
we got to stop fucking.
Ready for this Sunday. I'm ready for this Sunday, dog.
No, I'm ready to fucking go.
Going to the game, going to Vegas. You know what I mean? Chilling. Fucking just trying to end this season off with a bang, dog. Let's go out there, fucking. I don't give a fuck. Let's beat the Broncos. So I think we're gonna have to trade up regardless. You know what I mean? We might jump behind them one spot, you know what I mean? So, if we win. So, I think that we're going to have to end up trading with somebody in front of them anyway, no matter. So, fuck it. Let's go in there and end the fucking, like AP said earlier this week, dog, and how Max said, you know what I mean, kind of earlier today, regardless of, how, and I do respect that, though, no matter what, everybody's talking about, keeping AP and shit like that, but they still got to go out there and win for him this week. So, you know what I mean? That's a big thing. So, yeah, man, I'm just waiting to be there in the building on Sunday, dog, in the black hole. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fucking probably end up without a voice. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck, dog. I'm gonna be chilling. You know what I mean? Fucking cheering my ass up, dog, and let's fucking go out there and get a win, dog, and let's turn it up in the fucking J-Lot, dog. You know what I mean? Let's turn up in J-Lot before the game. It's gonna be cold, dog. It's gonna be cold. I think I seen the road. My brother showed me the road today. On the 15 on the way to Vegas, and there was snow. Woo, shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my jacket.
Hey, they got elite.
It's not gonna rain. Like, it's not gonna rain the next couple of days, but it's gonna rain today.
Lunatic is in here. Let's see what.
No, on the road.
What's the weather over there?
On the road to Vegas, the 15 on the road to Vegas, like right
the
there,
desert.
like in the middle of the desert. Yeah, where you gotta go through the middle of the desert. Like there was fucking snow in the fucking on some of those parts. You gotta be like careful and shit because they're like black ice and shit like that. The road could get like real cold and shit.
I getting racist, bro. Why you black ice?
Nah, but I'm gonna be. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be drive safe, whatever, dog. We're gonna be drive safe for sure. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we're gonna be in the building on Sunday, dog. You know, I know for sure. Me, I know Glow. Gravy said he's gonna, he's probably going, it's surprise. You know, he might have a surprise. You know, for us on Sunday, he might be in the building. You know what I mean? So, I'm just waiting to go in there, dog. What do you guys think, dog? How do you guys think this game's gonna play out, dog? Stidham back in the building.
Fuck Stidham. Never liked him anyways.
We're in the fucking show with that, dog. Like, how do you think the game's gonna play out this weekend? What do you guys think? How do we play everybody? Does everybody play? I think or does he play DA all the whole game? Does he play Max the whole way? I think they do, just because I think they're playing for their coach's fucking their coach, dog. I think they're gonna play for their coach this weekend. I think we're gonna end up going in there. I think we're gonna end up beating the Broncos by, I'll say, I don't want to get too crazy because our offense is fucking horrible, but I'll say we're going to win by more than 10 points, dog. We're going to win by more than 10, dog. It's going to be comfortable. It's going to be comfortable, and we ain't going to make it a suspenseful game. It's going to be a game where I think we handle the whole game, and we might be up by more than 10 points at a certain point, but we might end up winning by like 10. So I think that's the game that's going to type of play out. I think Zamir is going to go in there. I think he's going to have a great game. I think that we're going to run the ball, and I think Aiden, because we can't really let Aiden fucking just fuck this game up for AP most, because like he's really been the sore spot for AP, dog, to be honest. Like if you look at the games that we've lost 3-0, 23-20, like you could point back a lot of those games where there were toss-ups, you know what I mean, and we would literally be in the playoff hunt. Like if just he makes a couple of plays in both of those games with his legs, dog, we're sitting right now in playoff position, literally, dog. Like with AP at the helm, like that's how close he's had us, like right there, dog. He's literally had us like we're literally like
I got Brandon's score right there. The exact score I have. Welcome, Brandon. I haven't seen you before.
Shout out Brandon. And shout out Carrera too. See Carrera.
That's the score I have in my mind.
14, 17, 23. I'm gonna say 27. The Raiders are gonna get 27. And the Broncos are going to have 17 at the end of the game, but it's going to be like 27-10 at some point, dog. Like but I think it's going to end like 27-17. I'll say 27-17.
Stidham's gone.
I'm going to say it's be a 10-point game. It'll be a 10-point game, us. We'll win by 10 points.
I think they're playing for their coach, dog, like especially after what what was said today in the press conference and all that shit, and what was said by Max. You know what I mean? Like they like saying that they, regardless of everything said, that they still got to go out there and win for him this weekend. Like just by saying that shit, I think they're gonna go in there and play this game, fucking with full energy, dog. Like I think that this is, to end the season at home. You know what I mean? I think, and I just don't think they want to end that streak to the Broncos. They don't want to end that streak that like that we've had on them. I think that like it's good to have that, because football, regardless of what anybody says, dog, one part of it is mental, dog, and like having that mental fucking thing on a team where like we look at how long it took us to beat the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Like it takes a big thing, a big opportunity, like it's like an event. Look at how fucking much we celebrated that game when we finally beat the Chiefs, dog. You know what I mean? So it's like I think the Raiders don't want to lose the game to the fucking Broncos this weekend, dog. Like that's one team that they don't want to lose to, because they have the foot on their necks, as a fucking organization. You know what I mean? And that plays a big role going even into next year. You know what I mean? When that team knows, like, fuck, man, this team owns us. You know what I mean? This team fucking owns us. You know what I mean? So like I think the Raiders are gonna go in there and we're we're gonna play hard this week, regardless, dog. Like I don't think we're in the business, and I don't think like Max or those type of players are in the business of sitting this game because they might get injured. I don't think they give a fuck about that shit right now. Like it could, like, knock on wood, but like, I mean, it's happened before, like that shit, and that's football. You know what I mean? Like anybody could get hurt at any second. So I think that's the mentality you gotta have, and I think that's the mentality that like a Max, Adams, and all of those guys have to go out and close this game out, to close this season up. You know what I mean? Like they know that they could get hurt in any game. So, you know, sitting this game, what the fuck? What does that? What does that do? You know what I mean? Like I think they want to finish the season off strong.
I agree too, bro. I really do. I mean, I just want to see a win. I want to see some good football out there, and we're gonna see the football. We're gonna be there. You're gonna be on the black hole. I'm gonna be over here on the Win Casino, but we're gonna be like, yay, hello. And the Gravy might be there too. So
blowing kisses at each other.
Hey, relax. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Whoa.
And I know there's gonna be a smoke out in J-Lot, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, stay tuned for fucking, you know, on Sunday, you know what I mean? I fucking hit me up on IG, whatever. We you know, we're gonna be. I know for sure we're gonna have a spot. We might have 2 spots right there. You know, we usually are right there by like the Oos Nation too. You know what I mean? Where they set up too. So we're gonna probably be right there too. So we'll have a big ass, you know, smoke out right there, whatever, man. We know. So whoever's gonna go to the game, you know, hit me up on IG, whatever, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And for sure, man, we gonna smoke. We gonna smoke for sure, man. We gonna have a fucking smoke out hour. You know what I mean? And with Raider Nation Live, you know, we're gonna most likely, hopefully, you know, Gravy can make it. You know what I mean? You'll have whole Raider Nation Live and the smoke out hour live, and in effect, though, you know what I mean? Sharing a fucking, you know, a smoke out hour with everybody. You know what I mean? So
I've been trying to smoke.
Stogies and weed. Stogies and weed.
Stogies and weed. Yeah.
So hopefully you guys can make it. Hopefully you guys, you know, hit me up, whatever, dog. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow too. But you know, for the smoke out hour, this is the last pick 'em for this season. You know what I mean? So fucking. It was cool, man. This shit was cool, fucking, for the season. But yeah, the playoffs start next week, so we'll have a fucking totally different little layout right here.
We gotta do a show.
We'll have a totally different little layout for the smoke out hour. We'll have a totally different like little layout for like in the background. You know what I mean? Because you know the Raiders ain't gonna be available in the playoffs, but you know we're gonna be repping Raiders always. But you know we're gonna do a little pick 'em playoff show. You know, playoff edition. You know what I mean? So, and for sure, man. Fucking any guys want to fucking tune into that shit? You know. That's just gonna be the smoke hour. You know, the off season's gonna begin anyway. You know what I mean? It's either that or mock drafts. You know what I mean? And I'd rather do that. So
no mock drafts.
We might do like a mock draft, like one like right before the draft starts, but that's about it. You know what I mean? When we actually know who the fuck is available. You know what I mean? We'll probably start doing those when we actually know who the fuck's available after combines, after pro days and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's when it's really, you know, actually like feasible who you could probably actually get, because we're, you know, there's more chatter if we're gonna actually, you know, then we'll know who our coach is, we'll know all of that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, well, that's around the corner though, dog. That shit, the off season, the NFL has made it so efficient in the off season that the NFL doesn't get forgotten about. You know what I mean? Every week there's some big news in the NFL during the off season, dog. Like right after the offseason, you know, you're going to get your coaches after the Super Bowl. And then right after that, you know, you got free agency and all of that shit. Then you got the draft. And like, so then you got training camp and all of that bullshit. So like the NFL it does a good job of trying to keep it year round, dog. So, well, the good thing is that at least it won't be like this every week. You know what I mean? Where we're dropping content like literally like, you know what I mean, 4 or 5 times a week. But we're still gonna be here, dog, for sure. You know, Raider Nation Live and the Smoke Out Hour for sure. We still gonna be here for sure, dog. You know, doing something. You know what I mean? Raiders. You know, it's always gonna be Raiders in the end.
Yes, sir. Always, all day.
For sure, man. And thank you guys for fucking showing up, man. We still got fucking 50 people in the building. Fucking hit the like button, dog. Fucking, you know, fucking, you know, just subscribe, man. You know what I mean? That helps fucking everything, man. That's the best thing you guys can do for us for this new year, man. Just subscribe. That's all that's really important, dog. Like, just tell people to subscribe, so that way, you know what I mean, fucking this show could get recognized everywhere, dog. And you know what I mean? And That's cool, man. Because
Randall Romero said you guys gonna hotbox the whole J lot.
Yeah,
you guys gonna be hotboxing the whole J lot.
Hotbox the Legion Stadium. Fuck the bullshit.
At the end of the day, we just trying to talk ball, man. At the end of that's all. It's all about getting the Raiders better. That's all it is over here, bro. That's the main thing. Like at the end of the day, I'm all for whatever's gonna end up working out at the end of the day.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with that. That's for sure. And D-Menace in the building for sure. I'll see you on Sunday too, man. Pyro. I know Pyro wasn't here today, but I know he's gonna be in the building. So fucking link up with the bro right there too. Pyro. You know everybody that's gonna be there. Fucking hopefully to see you guys there, man. And fucking smoke one with your boy, man. But you know on that, you know what I mean. We're gonna be live tomorrow. Tell them fucking what time, man. You know, fucking same time, but.
Shit, it's gonna be same time, 8 o'clock every night, every Thursday. So we'll be doing a little preview of the Raiders versus the Broncos with my boys, and hopefully all you guys pull up, man. You know, Raider Nation Live will be streaming on both channels, so man, make sure you guys pull up.
Look at Raider Allegiance. I'm hotboxing some of the JJ.
JJ, nice. New subscriber, great show, fellas. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you, brother.
Man, just tell everybody, man.
Look at Coach Gravy. Look at Raider Game 420 too. Also, man.
Show, man. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, they're right here. They're right at the bottom. Those are the channel names. You know, at Raider Game 420. Raider Nation Live and
in that ass. There you go, Alfredo.
Thanks everybody for being in here. Yeah, fucking hashtag in that ass. Gravy. That's Gravy's hashtag right there, man.
Got shirt right there coming, Alfredo.
In that ass.
Thanks, bro. We tried, man. We tried.
Room, everybody,
man. Raider Room. Thanks, bro. I mean, hey, great supporter right there, Raider Room.
Bro, like, I mean, look, man, like, I don't want anybody to take
Raider Paul's nice to you,
bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we're all Raider fans, bro. But it's like, it's a good talking point, bro. Like, I'm not like trying to come at nobody's throat, but it's like, or come at anybody in a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Raider Paul. It's all love, bro.
All love, bro. It's all for the nation.
All love, Paul. That's what makes shows like this better than other shows. Is that we could go at it with Raider fans.
Yeah.
And then whatever conclusion we come up with, it might not be successful or it might just be out in the wind. But at least we talk about it. And there's opinions of it by 3 different guys that think 3 different ways. I think different about the Raiders. Gabe thinks about the Raiders differently, and so does Lowe. So you should see us off this when this is over.
We're bad. We're fucking horrible.
It ain't about
fight sometimes.
It ain't shits and giggles, bro. It's like, what do you guys about this and that and that? It's different.
Hey, man, that's how you get better, dog. As an analyzing the game, as you know what I mean, talking football and everything, dog. Because you got to take other people's opinions. You know what I mean, too. Like we could be stuck on our opinions, but at the end of the day, we're not always right either. You know what I mean? We're not always right. The chat's not always right, but like, you know what I mean? We just gotta learn to.
Me too.
Take in when people are right. You know what I mean? And take into account when, hey, you were right, bro. You know, you were right on that one. And for sure, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I said, all we want is the Raiders to be better, man. Arkham in the building for sure, man. Thank you guys for fucking being here, man.
Arkham gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't know.
You going, Arkham? Let me know. Text me. Let me know.
You'll be at the game on Sunday.
That boy Arkham, man, he's the little girl getter. Watch out.
Man, shit, hey, if Arkham shows up, bro, no one's getting laid.
No, I'm gonna kill my girl, so I'm
going
with going with me. So
Arkham the pimp.
I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a.
Arkham the pimp.
I'm gonna be warm at night. That's all I can tell you.
So I'm gonna get in some trouble.
Yeah, you and Arkham hang out.
Shit, this motherfucker right here. All right, man. Good night, everybody, man. Shit,
good night, man. Hey, and you know how we leave it. You know how we leave every show, man. At the count of 3, man. Everybody in the chat too, man. You guys out there, you know what I mean? How we leave? 1, 2, 3. Raiders. Oh man, AP for fucking coach, baby. Let's go, AP, man.